Yo, what is going on, guys? Your boy Papa React in the house, and I am here today with.
How's it going, guys? It's David, and call me Papa MERN.
Hey, Papa Man, there we go. Guys, are you excited for today's build? We are going to be building the Tinder clone, right? But today we're going to be building it with the MERN Stack. So a lot of you guys know David absolutely crushes when it comes to the MERN Stack. So today David's gone ahead and adapted the build that we did previously. So we're going to go ahead and build the entire Tinder clone, but we're going to upgrade it so it's all powered by the MERN Stack. Let's go ahead and have a look at what we're going to build, guys. So here is the app that we're going to build. So it's going to have full functionality, guys. You're going to be able to swipe right, swipe left, and let's go ahead and go into the chat. You can see you've got the chat popping up right here, and we can go ahead and click into a chat, and you can see you've got the little chat with the little let me go ahead and pop it down here. There we go. You've got a little type a message at the bottom. So this is going to be exciting stuff, guys. Now we just want to take a second. Firstly, let us know if you guys are excited. Right, we are super pumped. Somebody goes, put Sonny on the right when it comes to this screen because we flip. It's all good, guys. Also, interesting point, guys. We did something big yesterday. We went ahead and released Profit with JavaScript, guys. So if you haven't already checked it out, Profit with JavaScript is now live, right? Link is in the description. And guys, it is only live for 12.5 days, right? So we have about 12 days left, and it's going to go up in price on Sunday. Okay, so on Sunday, guys, the price is going up and it is not coming back down. So all you need to do is go ahead, click on join Profit with JavaScript, and you'll get the discounted price. Right now, I'm telling you guys, we are not joking when we say that price doesn't come back down. Yesterday in the live webinar, when we actually opened the doors to Profit with JavaScript, we told everyone we weren't joking, and we weren't joking. The price went up, and it's not coming back down. It did, right?
It did. If you missed out,
exactly, guys. That's now, wait until Sunday. If you want to grab that early bird price, you have until Sunday to do so. Once that price goes up, it is not coming back down. Okay, so we have 12 days, guys. Do not miss out to be a chance of Profit with JavaScript. We have coaching calls. We have a huge amount of content. You're going to go ahead and be able to build all of this stuff in immense detail. You're going to be able to jump on calls with myself. You're going to be able to jump on calls with David, with Kazi, with Naz, the whole team. It's a crazy community, guys. If you want to get involved, you have until Sunday before the price goes up. And in 12 days, those doors completely close and they don't open up again, guys. So I am not joking when I say, please, if you want to be in this community, hit that link in the description and save yourself the time. Okay, save yourself some money, save yourself some time. And David, what have you got to say about that before we get started?
Before we get started, I see a lot of low volume comments. Can we check the volume a bit?
Volume seems all good. Volume is all good.
Okay. They say volume is very low still.
Don't worry, dude. Volume's all good.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so guys, this Profit with JavaScript is our biggest and best course just yet at Clever Programmer. We were putting our heart and soul in it to make it as value packed as possible. We are going from the very basics to actually like crazy hard builds.
Yep.
That will actually land jobs for you. So Sonny, if you could show a couple of testimonials on the page, that would be awesome.
Look, guys.
So we can see Frank
guys, you've got
getting a job.
Yep, Frank landed a 6-figure React job at Sonos, and he done that with the Spotify clone. So you can learn that in the course. You've got Jen lost her job, and she actually doubled her salary.
It was insane,
immense stuff.
That's crazy.
And
exactly.
Yeah, and Nazar.
We got Rob, we got Afreen, we got lots of people who have who have achieved so many successes just with joining Profit with JavaScript. So guys, you do not want to miss out on it, because once the prices go up, they will never ever come back.
Exactly, guys. And right now, if you can get anything less than $1,000, oh my God, grab the bloody program, because I'm telling you that price is going up and it's not coming back down. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Guys, smash the like button if you're excited for today's build. Let's go ahead and jump about what we're going to be building again. So let's go ahead and check it out. We've got here, we have the Tinder clone. So we have all of that beautiful swiping functionality that you guys expect when it comes to Tinder. We have we have the messaging screen. So this is using React Router. Everything is going to be deployed on Firebase, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. And here we have the beautiful chat
Besides
screen.
the backend, because we are going to deploy the backend on Heroku.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude. Let's go ahead and check this out. Dikshan Singh says, "Hey, Sonny, I got my first client, and that is my school only. Thanks, bro." Dude, that's insane. I want to say well done. That's insane, because my first student, who was 12 years old, actually landed his school. Okay, now Priyanshu Saraf says, "Go for the 240 times 3 package. You'll still have a 30-day money back guarantee if you don't like it. Bet you you'll love it." Exactly, guys. You can go ahead and split your payments into 3, and you can go ahead and do that. But honestly, guys, trust me when I say, do not miss that price, because I'm not joking when I say I personally am going to up that price on Sunday. Okay, so if you don't trust me, then make sure you go ahead and check it out. David, do you mind just talking into the mic for a sec?
What's up?
Okay.
Speaking to the mic.
I'm just chucking you up a little bit. There we go. All right, guys.
How is now?
All good.
Can you guys confirm in the comments?
All good. Right. Now let's go ahead and jump into the build. So before we get started, guys, a lot of you guys know David. Let's go ahead and give him some love in the comments right now, because David is now a full member of Team CP. David, are you excited, dude?
Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm super excited. This is such an awesome opportunity. So yeah, and guys, actually show some love to Sonny as well, because he was crushing it last week and he is here today. So show him some love and thank him a lot, because he was dropping some crazy value bombs.
Nice, dude. Right, let's go ahead. You got loads of love. You've got Lay Giraffe saying, "David, big up, fam." David, let's go. Thanks, ahead and check it out. Nice. G says, "Could you add the 30 days money back guarantee in the page of the form to make it official?" Guys, it is 100% official. You take my word from it on this live stream. You get 30 days money back guarantee. If you're not happy on the 29th day, then you can go ahead and cancel it. Okay, so don't worry about it. Like, literally join the program, see for yourself if you like it. If you don't, then don't worry about it. No hard feelings. We just love and appreciate every single one of you guys. And before we get started, let's go ahead and smash the thumbs up button so that this video gets out to as many people as we possibly can. And with that said, let's crush it today, guys. Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, you got Papa MERN status, David. Nice.
Thank you, guys. Thanks so much.
Bentafly says, "Guys, I just enrolled in yesterday and I really like it. It's definitely better than a $10,000 course. These are such nice JavaScript. That is what we are talking about, dude. That's what is happening." Exactly, guys. So if you're interested, link is straight in the description. Don't waste any time. Just get joined in and then we can have some fun. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. So let's do the startup process right now. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to open up VS Code over here. And let me just move this out of the way. There we go. And guys, if you haven't already set up your VS Code, I would recommend you use OhMyZSH. This is why the terminal looks this way. It's pretty good if you know how to do that. We just got our first donation from Harsh Jain. Thank you so much, guys. He goes, awesome. Oh, awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for the MERN series. You are welcome, dude. Amazing stuff. Oh, Papa Mongo. That's pretty cool, dude. Papa Mongo. Nice. Yeah, Papa Mongo. Hey, that's pretty dope, dude. All right. So, guys, let's get started. So we're gonna go ahead and do npm start. Oh no, sorry, npx. Sorry, God, it's been a while.
npx create React app.
Yep. And we're gonna call the app Tinder Clone, like this. Okay.
Yeah.
And while this gets started, David, what is the backend going to consist of today?
So the backend today, we are gonna be using for the database MongoDB, and we will be using Node.js,
Okay.
which is a backend JavaScript framework, and we will also be using Express.js, which is the server side JavaScript. We will also use Mongoose, which we will use to connect to MongoDB, and it will make our connection super easy and painless. And I think that's pretty much it.
Nice. Okay. So we've got the backend
today.
The backend consists of MongoDB, Express, and Mongoose, right?
Exactly. Oh, and
Nice.
of course, we will use Heroku to host our backend, right?
Nice. Okay. And guys, I want to reassure you all that this is a beginner-friendly tutorial, and you can definitely follow along. So don't worry if you're new to coding. Just go ahead, follow along. You can pretty much do this at your own pace. It's going to be pre-recorded. It's going to be recorded. Sorry, it's not pre-recorded. So take it at your own pace. Okay. Doesn't matter if you get stuck. Doesn't matter if you freak out. It's all good. Okay. Now. Oh.
Exactly. For the backend, this is a very beginner-friendly build.
Yep.
And if you are a beginner for backend, this is the video to watch.
Yep.
And after all of the other ones.
Exactly.
Yeah, go on.
Awesome,
Sorry.
dude. Vikas Curry says, I was getting many projects, but I don't take them because of lack of knowledge. Now, recently, I completed $3,000 of crypto exchange projects from Pakistan. Thank you so much. You are welcome, Vikas.
Nice.
That's amazing, dude. And we are going to add that to that count that we have. We have a big count going on right now. We also have 1,000 people on this live stream. That's insane. Thank you so much, guys. That is insane. The love and support you guys show us. Right. So, David, we've got the app pretty much built at this point. So once it gets to this point at the bottom, guys, you should see a message saying happy hacking. Hey, the greatest ever's in the chat. What's up, dude? Nice. Awesome. Okay. Now, David, are we deploying the front end? How are we deploying the front end?
Definitely, we will be deploying it to Firebase, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. So in that case, while this is getting set up, so it says happy hacking right now. What we can actually do is we can quickly swap over to Firebase. And for anyone who's new, I just want to quickly give a shout out that we have actually released our Profit with JavaScript course. The early bird price is limited until Sunday, where I personally will be increasing that price. Okay. And once it goes up, it does not come back down. Link is in the description. Make sure you check it out. And you have a 30-day money back guarantee. You're going to go ahead and change your life with this course. So go ahead and check it out, guys.
Exactly, guys. So make sure to join, or at least take a look at this page and join after, because you will just want to join, because we will be covering everything from the very basics to very advanced projects, right?
Yep, exactly, dude. Now, guys, what we're going to do now is going to go ahead and make sure we're logged into the correct account. And then we're going to go ahead and click on go to console. Now, once you get to this screen, it's pretty simple. You just have to click on add a project. And then we're going to go ahead and type in Tinder Clone. Okay. Whoa, one project away from the project limit. Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh.
We built so many clones with them. You'd think they'd give us unlimited access, but it's all good. It's all good. So, guys, this is going to go ahead and create a backend. No, not create a backend. Sorry, it's going to create Firebase for us. Now, what I want to tell you guys is this is only going to be used today to host the app. So I know many people freak out when I usually say that we're using Firebase, but it's only to host the front end. Okay. So we've done that. That's all we needed to do for the front end. Thank you so much, Vyom Desai, for that 20 rupee super chat. Appreciate that, dude. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do. So somebody actually said React is not included in the modules of Profit of JavaScript. I would like to clear that up. Yes, it is, guys. We have a huge number of modules on the way. We have a ton of coaching calls in there at the moment. So this includes 15 JavaScript training modules, and we have a bunch of React modules, React projects that are in the works. We have so much stuff in there, guys. It is literally going to be a game changer. Salman Kazi says, super chat, Sonny, you are saving our future. Thank you so much. It's not just me, dude. It's the whole of Team CP. And just to shout, guys, you're going to be able to get access to all of these amazing projects inside of PWJ. Nice.
Yeah, exactly, guys. And then don't worry about React not being in the modules just yet, because we are working on that to put as much projects and modules into Profit with JavaScript as possible. It's kind of like Tesla.
Just to clear that out, we do have modules on React. We do have modules on React, guys. Don't worry, we have modules on React. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and carry on. Right, so now, guys, jumping back to the code. Let's go ahead and go back to the code. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just checking out something. Right, so let's go ahead and check this out now. So once you get the terminal up and running, right, and it says happy hacking. So if you see this message, that's a great deal. What you're going to do is cd into the correct folder. So in this case, Tinder Clone. And then we're going to do ls. And then in here, what we're going to say is npm start. Now I'm going to pop this over to one side of the screen and go ahead and grab this localhost and chuck it back over on this side. Whoa, computer's starting to feel this stress. Now it says something's running on my localhost. Oh yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and actually run this on localhost 3001. So let's go ahead. This is the app that we have running at the moment. And this is the one that we have here. So I'm glad you guys are actually liking the background music. So some people are saying they don't like it. Some people are saying they do. Let us know in the comments if you like it. If not, maybe I can turn it off. But I think let's give it a try, guys. It's something different, something new. And we have a lot of people on this live stream right now. So I think it's doing pretty good. Right. So if you get to this page right now, well done. This is your starting point. I'm going to go ahead and delete this test.js. We don't actually need that. But let's go ahead and jump into the Tinder clone. So jumping in, we have the source over here, guys. Now what we're going to do is we have a few files here, right? We're going to go ahead and change the, we're going to go ahead and delete some of the files here. So we don't need app.test.js. We do not need logo.svg, and we do not need setup.test.js. Okay. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. So, oh, I'm glad you guys are liking the music. That's sick, dude. We found some music that everyone likes. Okay. Let's go ahead and delete that.
Yeah, makes a nice background, right?
Exactly. So some people are saying less beats. I'm gonna give this a try, guys. We can go really instrumental. Go like the sort of sentimental route, right? This is like the sort of, you know.
Yeah. One day we were like just chilling out with some chill music, right?
Exactly. This is like the, you know, this is the sort of quiet, chill vibe right now. Let's go ahead, and my computer's freezing. God damn it. Okay, let's go ahead and see. So somebody says, while this is loading, guys, how do I pay installments for the course? So if you go to the checkout page, you should see the option to go ahead and pay in installments. Thank you, Alok Kumar Malik, for that lovely super chat donation. Appreciate you, dude. Right.
Thank you so much.
So now somebody said David has an echo. We will check on that. I think it's okay for now, guys. But so Fleet Chico says this is too chill. God damn it. Let's go ahead and bring it back, guys. I like this music more. I think I like this one more. Let's go. All right. So also the winners of the React challenge, we will be announcing very soon, guys. Do not worry. Let's just hope that this kicks out of its freezing right now. God damn it. Always on the live streams, it seems to happen. Okay. Failed to delete using the trash. Okay. That's not nice. Anyway. Inside of app.js, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hide the terminal. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and delete the header. Boom. Get rid of that. Delete the logo. There we go. Save. And then we'll get to this point. So it's an empty page. And inside of here, I'm going to write a h1 tag. This is going to say, let's build the MERN Tinder clone, guys. Save it. And you should see everything centered. Right now, everything being centered is not actually what we want. We don't really want everything to be completely centered. Thank you, Saket Suman, for that donation. Appreciate you, dude. All right.
Thank you.
G says, I wish we could pay PWJ monthly. Guys, honestly, pay once right now and you will, like, I'm telling you, you'll make that money back. It's ridiculously underpriced. And this is my own opinion coming right out now. Like, that course is so jam-packed with value. It is insane. Like, you're going to, if you consider it like an investment in yourself, think of it that way. And there are an amount of people that have landed 6-figure contracts. I mean, the fact I even have to say that and people are getting confused, like, dude, it's just insane. Like, this course is underpriced, and you can make sure, like, grab that deal before it goes. Okay.
Exactly, guys. Like I even see people getting paid after 2 weeks. So
yeah,
you will start earning back pretty soon.
Exactly. So now, guys, inside of the class, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to change this to a lowercase a, because we are pretty much following something called the BEM class like naming convention. So this is a really handy way of styling stuff up. That will actually go ahead and means that a lot of the styles won't get applied. So we're going to go to app.css, do Command A and hit delete on everything. So it's all gone. Then we're going to go into index.css, go over here, and we're going to go ahead and say target everything and do a margin of 0. And this will go ahead and remove that top gap. So you see, if I undo that, we get that little top gap over here. So there we go. We get this right here. Okay. Now, Imar Dahan says it is more than worth it. And Future Code says the more it costs, the more you'll be invested in it. Do the course. Exactly. I could not agree more with Elizabeth right there. Like, she is exactly on the ball with that one. Guys, like, you heard her, and it's true. Like, if you go ahead and invest in yourself, like, we all can go out to buy a fancy dinner, we can all go out to buy like a movie ticket, but when the hell is it you're actually gonna wake up and invest in yourself, guys? Like, just it really, like, it's like, guys, there's a passion for this stuff, and like we're putting our heart and soul into this, and we're doing this for you guys. So now we have the MERN Tinder clone right here, guys. So now what we're going to do is go back to our code app.js, and we're going to mask everything out. So the app consists of a few different things. At the top, we have a header. Okay, so let's go ahead. We have this header right here. Then and then in the middle of it, we have we have the Tinder cards. So over here, we have the Tinder cards. And then we have this stuff over here. So this stuff over here is the swipe buttons, right? So let's go ahead and mask it out. So over here we have the header. So I always like to mask this stuff out. David, do you find it helps when we mask things out?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when you plan your application or whatever you're trying to build at the very beginning, it's gonna give you a quick overview, and you can code a lot faster. Because you know what are you gonna build, right?
Exactly, dude. And like, especially if you ever get stuck, it's gonna really allow you to come back and sort of realign with yourself and sort of carry on and get it done, right?
Exactly.
So that's what we've done here. We've masked it out, and everything looks pretty good at this point. Now what we're gonna do is, Priyanshu says it does, Sonny. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, glad it helps you. So let's go ahead and build the header component. So this lovely top bit right here. So jumping back into the code, we've got header.js, and then we're going to use our lovely little snippet strict, so RFCE, boom. And then here we're going to
such a lifesaver.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Class name of header. And just to show you guys that little snippet thing is, if you go into extensions and type in ES7, should be the first one that pops up. It's this thing right here. So ES7 React Redux GraphQL React Native snippets. I mean, this thing's packed with snippets, but like the ones that we use are RFCE, and it is insane. Like, it really does help you speed up your development.
Exactly.
Oops, I'll open that up. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back. So now what we do is, every time we create, Joshua Thomas says, Sonny, I'm still pumped. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's the energy we need in this team. That's that nice. All right. We still have half a thousand people on this live stream right now. If you're excited, smash the thumbs up button for David, because David is back. David is here to stay, and David is ready to absolutely crush and bring the value with the MERN Stack builds.
Exactly, and smash it for Sonny as well, because he's here after the challenge, crushing it like a hero.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. So here we have the importing the header.css. It's going to freak out because we need to go ahead and build the header.css file. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go here and everything. Oh no, this has to be the directory like that. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and import it. So make sure it works. We're going to say header like so. Auto import. Love that little trick right here. We can see it like this. And then we have save it, and let's go back to this. Let's say h2. I am a header like this. Oops. Okay, not like that, but here we go. I am the header. So there we go. We've got the header component right there. So let's go ahead and get rid of our h1 now, because we just want the header component on there. So there we go. We have the header. Now we want to transform the header into this beautiful thing over here, right? So to go ahead and do that, and we actually just had someone join. We had Frankie Ad Jomo. So if you're in the chat right now, then that is awesome, dude. Let us know in the chat if that was you, because I love seeing people join on this live stream. That is awesome.
Exactly, and welcome to the community.
Hey, welcome to the community, dude. All right. So for the header.js, and guys, this is a team that shows up. Like every time we show up, like David shows up for you guys. Like I said to David, I was like, David, I know we just finished the challenge, but like, and David was like, Sonny, say no more 3 MERN Stack builds. And I was like, damn, dude, let's go. Like straight after a challenge, let's go, guys. I was like, screw it, let's do it. Let's go. So we're gonna keep on dropping the value for you guys, because that's what we're here for. We want to change lives. We want to hit 5,000 jobs at the end of 2020.
Guys, we're coming in blazing hot.
Exactly, guys, blazing hot. Right. So for the header component now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and we want a few things. We want the icon. So we want the Tinder icon, and we have these 2 icons on the left and right. Thank you, TJ, for that donation. Dope, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and actually install Material UI. So Material UI is going to be used in today's build, and we're going to be using it. I need to hide the, oh no, there we go. Okay. We're going to be using it to install all the sort of icons that we're going to be using. So everything that you see, so all of this stuff. A big donation by Harpreet Singh says, whenever I make these builds, it doubles the confidence. Thanks to CP team, fully pumped for a MERN Stack build today. That's insane, and we love and appreciate you, Harpreet.
That's what we're talking about.
Exactly. Thank you, dude.
Nice.
Veteran says, why not build class-based components? Because that's old stuff, dude. Like, you want to make sure you stay ahead of the trend. Functional components are new, they're more efficient, so that's why we use them. So now to get these icons, we're going to use Material UI. To go ahead and install it, you need to go down here to npm install Material UI core. You just want to copy that, open up your terminal. I like to add a new terminal so that we can go ahead and get that started. So here, make sure you're in the correct one before, Tinder, okay, Tinder, there we go. And I'm going to do npm I, oh, I've actually double installed it, there we go. Npm install Material UI core, okay. Now why that's happening, we're going to go ahead and, let's go ahead and do Future Code says companies hire people who using functional components. Amen to that, Elizabeth. Like, I agree with you. Like, I once joined a company and like I couldn't believe. You want to, by the way, guys, just carry on. You want to click on icons at the top. You want to search that and go here. I joined a company and the senior developers didn't know what functional components were. And I was like, what the hell is going on? I was like, this is not right. Something is wrong here. Like, you know, like it's not like we need to push cutting edge stuff. And that's what we're here for, guys. Next step is you want to go ahead and install Material UI icons. So here we're going to go ahead and do npm install Material UI icons. You need to do both the core and the icons. While that's loading, I want you guys to go over to this link over here. So where it says you can search the full list of these icons. You're going to click that. And this is how we find all of, I love it when people do this, by the way. Oops, not that one, sorry. This one, where it says, like, they actually drop the code snippet. Isn't that cool, David? Like,
yeah. Thanks, Andrew.
thanks, Andrew. Yes, that's dope, dude. Right.
Yeah,
So
it's
now,
such an awesome community here.
exactly. So guys, once you're here, you want to make sure you want to make sure that you're here. You can, like, if you need, like, let's go ahead and say we want this icon, so this person or profile. So I can actually go ahead and type in profile, and you can see, like, I've got loads to choose from. I click it and it gives me the importing code, and then we pretty much just use that as a component. So that's all we need to go ahead and do. At this point, you can see at the bottom of our terminal it says completed, so we can carry on with the build. So now we can go ahead and I'm just reading the comments. Some people are funny. Right. So now we can go ahead, and at 600 people in this live stream now. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you all.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead, and now where we have the header, guys, we're gonna go ahead and first we're gonna introduce a so we're gonna introduce a person icon. So let's go ahead and import it at the top. So person icon, like so, person icon, there we go, save it, and we need to use it. So let's go ahead and pop it in, and this is how you use it, guys. It says person icon, and you want to go ahead and do that, and then you can see it jumps in there. So it's very small, but it actually loaded in there. That's the icon that we got from Material UI. So
super simple.
Yeah, exactly. Shailish says, how's your health now, Sonny? Getting better, dude. Thank you for asking. The cough is still here, but we'll get through it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and replace this line of code with the following. So we're going to use a prop, which is font size of large, and we're going to give it a class name of header icon. And you can see now it should grow a little bit. It just gets a little bit bigger, and that helps us with the styling of this. And also, guys, you notice that the one over here is actually a button. It's clickable. It has this nice ripple effect, right? So to get this ripple effect, what we need to do is we can actually use something called the icon button, right? Now, icon button, we import it like this, and we go ahead and we just wrap our button in it. So we go ahead and do this. Oops. And we basically go down here, we cut, we paste, boom. And now this right here turns into a clickable icon. So just like that, we've upgraded this to be super
That's so
dope.
clean.
That's dope, right?
Super powerful.
Super powerful, super simple. Like, that's what's nice about it. It's really clean, simple. So that's really nice. Now, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to have the image. So the image, I'm going to go ahead and pop in next. And I'm going to pop the image here. And this has got a class name of header logo. Here's the source. This is just a picture of Tinder, right? Now, oat, we can leave blank. So let's go ahead and save it. Oh, the greatest ever says, just sent the client an email. I hope all goes well. Good luck, dude.
Whoa,
hope it all
good
goes
luck,
well
dude.
for you. Oops, what have I done here? Let me go ahead and fix that. There we go. Sorry, guys. There you go. Okay, so now you can see we have the Tinder logo, but it's huge, right? David, they're asking for your Instagram profile. Guys, if you enjoyed the content, here is our Instagram tag. So make sure you go and follow us right now. Other side.
Hold on.
Other side. There we go. Make sure you go ahead and shoot a story. So literally go and pick up your phone right now, shoot an Instagram story, tag myself and David, and let us know. We can have a conversation on Instagram, right? So go ahead and check it out. That's it, dude. It's literally the easiest way is just to point down. I've learned it the hard way. Now I'm pointing at the mic and it's literally there. So you get used to it. Yeah.
It's super hard.
Nice. Right. So now what we're gonna do is for the header logo, I'm just gonna quickly style this one because we can't even see anything with all this on the screen. So we're gonna go into header.css and I'm gonna go ahead and say header __ logo like this, and then I'm going to go ahead and say object fit contain. This will keep the aspect ratio, and then I'm going to say height of 40 pixels. Save it. Boom. There we go. Now it's nice and small. Really simple, really easy, right? Now at the top of the screen, we want to lay things out a little differently. So I'm going to go back in. I'm going to get rid of that I am a header because we know it's a header now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into the header container. So this is the main div. We're going to say display flex, right? Now, Flex is cool. It allows us to do many things. Firstly, I'm going to align item center. Now, that will actually go ahead and center everything. So you see now the Tinder icon is now centered with the rest of the page. I'm going to also make this a bit bigger. There we go. Nice. And then what we're going to do is, Harper Singh says, hey, Sonny, sometimes teachers React Redux as well. You got it, dude. We've got the context API in many videos, but I will be happy to drop a video on Redux. And we can maybe use some Redux. That's cool. All right. All right, so I'm going to head ahead and say justify content space between. And now you can see, whoa, okay, that just flew off somewhere else. Where the hell did that go? Oh, because I'm zoomed out. That's fine. Yeah, I'm zoomed out. I'm zoomed in. There we go. So now if you see a space between, so what it's done is it found the two children and just spaced them apart, right? So if I add a third in, we should see an equal spacing like this, right? So what we can do now is actually go ahead, and I'm actually going to go ahead and say this should have a Z index of 100 because I want this to like always be at the top in case we have a long page. So I'm also going to give this a border bottom, and this border bottom is going to be very subtle. It's going to be a light gray. Right now, somebody says, hi Sonny, how are you? I just registered myself in PWJ. I can't see the name of that person, by the way, sorry about that, but it says I received a receipt. What do I do next? You should receive a email confirmation, and then you can actually go ahead and join the Slack and join the program. So you should just keep an eye out in all of your folders and everything, in all of your spam and everything like that, and check it out, and it should be on its way to you.
Also, welcome to the family.
Hey, welcome to the family as well, dude. Nice, yeah. Let's go ahead and check, guys. For all of those of you who are watching, I just want to shout out and say Profit with JavaScript is now live. We now have released our flagship product, and this thing is insane. It has an early bird price, which is going to go up this Sunday. And guys, once it goes up this Sunday, it's going to be $100 more, right? The price is going to go up. It never comes back down. And then in 12 days, we shut the doors. Like, we completely are shutting the doors, and this program enrollment will close because we want to keep this a tight-knit community. We don't want to spam it with low quality people. So we pretty much just want to have the best and the people who want to take their learning to that next level inside this community. So we just got another person join. That is Carlin McDonald. If you're in the chat, let us know. We appreciate and love all of you guys. Right.
Yeah, welcome, dude.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to jump back over to the code, right? So now
let's go.
There we go. So right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I got a funny text message from never mind. So now let's go ahead and go to header.js. Yash says, hey Sonny, the entire CP team is good and best work put up. Thank you. I have one question. How can we show an animation before starting or logging into any particular app? I can show you that in a different build. Today we're going to focus on the crunch and the crucial stuff, okay? So after introducing the image, we're going to go ahead and say, somebody says birthday discount. Dude, it's my birthday this month and I don't get a discount. So the discount you're getting is literally, guys, if you get this product for less than £1,000 anywhere, just grab the damn thing
already.
Yeah, because like after 12 days, it closes. And when it reopens, that thing is going to be more than £1,000. So I'm not joking when I say that. Like I personally am doing that with Kazi, and we're going to up that price. So because that program is just insane. So make sure you don't mess about, because we're not joking. It's going to close and it's not coming back. So yeah. So we're going to introduce the final icon, forum icon. And David, just jump in if you ever want to talk.
Yeah, I actually want to address one question.
Okay.
Otonio asks, how can I change my terminal style? And that is something called OMyZSH, right?
Yeah.
So it's basically making your whole terminal super easy to use and lights up everything. And if you're in a cafe and coding, it makes you look cool.
Exactly, dude. Right. Yeah. So oh my ZSH, just like David said, that's going to be something which is going to help you with your terminal. And it's really good because it shows you your GitHub as well, your active branch. So you now, right now, you can see if I pull it up, it will actually say we're on the master branch. So very, very handy tool, especially when you're getting things started. Okay, now. So somebody says, can you explain to me why I should join Profit with JavaScript? On the net, there's so much free content that we can learn whatever we want. Key to success there is to write code. Right now, dude, that's an excellent question, right? Excellent question. What I want to say to you, Piotr, is inside, yes, there's a lot of free content, but you can get stuck on things like tutorial hell. You can get stuck into like not understanding how to land clients, not how to do that sort of stuff. Hey, my girlfriend, my beautiful girlfriend is in the chat. Everyone, drop some love for her.
What's up?
Yeah, so that was a really awesome question by Piotr. So I'm going to bring him back for a sec. Piotr, all right, so just to answer your question, dude, inside of Profit with JavaScript, we actually have a ton of additional things that you're not going to find online, right? So we have React weekly training calls. So you can see like we have weekly training calls. I actually hold this myself every single Tuesday. I am there. I'm going to be holding that call. Tomorrow, David's going to be helping me out with that call. And then we also have Nas. Nas actually shows up. I think it's once a week as well. And we have success coaches. So these are dedicated success coaches, guys. And they're going to give you personalized video feedback on every piece of work. Now, I can't stress that enough. Like, can you tell me, dude, like, are you going to get personalized video feedback on if you go to Stack Overflow and copy some code? I mean, I don't think you're going to get personalized video feedback. I mean, you're probably going to get, my guy says, I'm a huge Sonny fan. I would expect that she is. Hey, Corey's in the house. What's up, dude? Corey is killing it inside of PWJ right now. I actually coach Corey. He is an absolute boss. Yeah, but guys, you're not going to get personalized video feedback on Stack Overflow. You're just not going to get it, right? You're not going to get, they're not going to teach you how to go ahead and take that skill set that you've learned and then go ahead and make money with it. Now, you can pretty much go ahead and not take my advice on this. Like, you can pretty much ignore everything I have to say. There's no hard feelings. But like, just to show you guys, we have some incredible builds, right? We have some incredible builds. Each one of these builds we take to the next level inside the course. We go ahead and just like you guys, if you were part of the Amazon challenge, we went ahead and took that to the next level and we introduced e-commerce functionality. So it absolutely crushed. You're going to learn all of this stuff. All of these high, massive tech stacks are going to be included inside. And guys, you have awesome people inside this community. You have Kazi, he's a 6-figure freelance coach. He's going to absolutely tell you all the tips and tricks. You have Nas is going to literally tell you how to land that dream JavaScript job. You have me, and I think I'm pretty cool, dude. Like, I hope I am. Yeah, so you guys have access to me where literally you can go ahead and chat to me inside of Slack. It's easy, it's simple. You can pretty much just message me straight off the bat. Now, Frank, here's some success stories, guys. So Frank, literally 6-figure consulting project for Sonos. He just built the Spotify clone. He's part of the community. Frank is always going ahead and crushing it inside of PWJ. And yeah, I just want to shout that out. We have Jen. Jen lost her job due to COVID-19. She pretty much went ahead and doubled her salary. And now, guys, like, give it up for Jen in the comments, right? David, within 1 week, dude, she went from a 45K job to 90K. So imagine losing your job, guys, and then going back to your employer and saying, hey, I just got a job that paid me double. Like, I think at that point, everyone will be like, I think Jen deserves like a huge round of applause for that, right? Like, she crushed it.
Jen killed it like a boss.
Exactly. She absolutely crushed it. She crushed it. Now, this video will be saved for anyone who wants to watch this later on. But yeah, like I'm saying, guys, pretty much this price goes up on Sunday. Not going to say it again. Join now if you're on the fence. You will not get the price that you're seeing now ever again. Once it goes up, it goes up. It's never coming back down. Don't miss out. Now back to the code. So what we have now is we have the forum icon. So I went ahead and imported it at the top, and what we're going to do is we're going to use it underneath. So I'm going to go here and say forum icon like so. And again, guys, I want to stress, like, remember we had Flexbox at the top. So now you can see it automatically spaced between, right? That's awesome. Somebody says, do you guys teach TypeScript in PWJ? Dude, because you asked that question, I will be introducing a TypeScript module. That is my promise to you guys. I love coding in TypeScript. I will go ahead and introduce a TypeScript module. So there you go. That's how dynamic we are, guys. Like, tell me any course on Udemy that's going to listen to you and do that.
Exactly. This course is like,
yeah.
This course is like Tesla.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you buy a Tesla instead of any other cars? Because it's evolving, right?
Exactly. I like that, dude. I like that. Here we have Corey says, if you guys are on the fence, jump in. You'll be no worse off. Exactly, guys. Make sure you definitely go ahead and jump in, right? So let's go ahead and carry on with the coding. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. Now we've got forum icon over here. I'm going to go ahead and add the following to this. So we're going to say forum icons, font size large, class name, header icon. And now you can see we have a bit of a larger size. But remember, guys, this is not a button. So I want to make this a button. So I'm going to say icon button as such. So I'm going to say icon button, wrap it in that like this, save it. And there we go. Now it's a button, right? So that's really clear.
And we get the cool animation, right?
Yep, we get that lovely little flickery, you know, that juicy ripple, right? We get that. Now, yeah, Corey, good shout. He says, can you guys recap on what you've done so far? So for people who have just joined, yes, dude. So what we're doing right now is we're adding the header to the Tinder clone. So this is what we're going for right now. We're going to actually build it up until this point, and then we're going to power it with a full stack backend. So we're actually going to go ahead and pull these cards from where, David?
From MongoDB. We will be using MongoDB with an Express.js application hosted on Heroku.
Exactly. Yeah, hosted on Heroku. This thing is going to be insane, guys. Keep watching if you're excited. And if you like the MERN Stack builds, smash the thumbs up button for David, because he's going to keep bringing the fire, right? Nikhil says no prerequisites for PWJ, right? Like knowing HTML, CSS code or things like that. Dude, I have one amazing thing to say to you. It is built for people who have no experience, right? So you don't have to know anything. You've never coded a line before in your life? No, you're perfect. Welcome to the community. Don't even hesitate. 30-day money back guarantee. Go ahead and jump in, dude.
Exactly. And you can ask any success coach to help you out, by the way.
Exactly. So now we have the header like such. We're going to go ahead and finish the styling on the header. So I'm going to go ahead and for the icons, so these icons right here, I'm going to go ahead and my CSS file, boom, 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 and say padding 20 pixels. Ammo says, what's the duration of the program? I'm interested a lot, but I don't find much time to attend and practice coding. Right, dude. Firstly, the thing
you can go on your own pace.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. You can go in. You can go in at your own. David, go for it. Yep.
Yeah. So there are like pre-recorded videos. You can go with your own pace on those videos, and there are also weekly coaching calls with Sonny, with Naz, with success coaches.
Yep.
And if you want to attend, you can attend them live, or they will be recorded and you can rewatch them. So it's all full on demand, just like Netflix. It just gives you more value.
Exactly, guys.
Right?
Now, Nikhil says, oh, I wish it was welcome to the community. Dude, it's open. The doors are open right now. Like, the doors are open right now. And it's only open for 12 days, right? Exactly. So literally join in and jump in. Sydney Smith actually joined. He goes, still cannot believe how much value you've given to the community. My skills have been improved already so much. I can't thank you guys enough. You're welcome, Sydney. I love that and appreciate that, dude. Yeah. And now I see, so Ammo says, what's the duration of the program? Okay, dude, so you have as much time as you need to do that course, right? Now, obviously, it's going to depend on how much work you put in. Nobody is ever going to give you a shortcut to making like 100K a year, but we show you the way to do it. Now, it's up to you to put in 110%, but if you put in 110%, we will match you with 5,000%. right? And we're going to take you and literally carry you to the end line, right? So one thing I will say is there is no duration of the program. It's literally down to how much hard work you're going to put in, but there is a duration to that price that is available right now. And that ends on Sunday. And when it literally, when it goes up, that is not coming back down.
It never comes back.
Right? So exactly. Right. Now, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump out. Right. So back to the code. Janith says, will I be able to join the community now? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Join Profit with JavaScript.
There is the link in the description.
Exactly. Link in the description. Don't miss out. Right. So we've done with the header component. So that's pretty good, I guess. We just finished the header component. That's nice. So now let's go back to app.js. Corey says, they ain't lying. Exactly, dude. Exactly, dude. We ain't playing around. Once our price goes up, it's not coming back down. Like, I promise you that. I promise you that. Right. Now we're going to build the juicy part, the Tinder cards, right? So the Tinder cards are pretty much all the functionality we saw, all of this stuff, right? All of this stuff you see right here. How do we go ahead and build that? So Rosham John says, why are they building Tinder again? Because today we're powering it with the MERN Stack, right? It's going to be powered with the MERN Stack, and it's going to be, we're going to show you guys how to build an Express server on the back end and deploy it to Heroku. Okay. So
we are taking it to the next level.
Exactly, guys, taking it to the next level, right? So to get this next level, to get this next section built, the Tinder cards, we're going to go ahead and create a component called Tinder cards. So I'm going to go ahead and say Tinder cards.js like this. I'm going to go in here and say RFCE, boom. And then in the div, I'm going to say class name. I'm going to say Tinder cards, like so. Then I'm going to go ahead and say import. I'm going to say Tinder cards.css. I
saw a question, by the way, from MyTube Technical. Are backend developers eligible for PWJ? 100%, dude. See you inside.
Right. And yeah, 100%. We teach you guys not just front-end development. We teach you guys Node.js, backend development, Firebase, all that good, juicy stuff. All of that is inside, right? Right. Do you have a roadmap for PWJ? Right. Yes, it is in the, check the link in the description. Everything that you need to know is inside of that page. So link in the description. How many times a month is the live calls? We have up to 3 and 4 coaching calls a week, guys.
Exactly.
So 3 to 4 coaching calls a week. Right. Now tell me if that's not enough, but like, I mean, that would tire me out, right? So you have the live builds on YouTube, you have the coaching calls in PWJ, and the coaching calls are different, guys. So like right now, you guys are writing messages to us, but the coaching calls are a Zoom call. So literally like me and David are talking right now, imagine you're on that call and I can literally say to you like, hey dude, explain to me what's wrong with your code. Run me through what's wrong with your code and we can go ahead and fix it together, right? So that's awesome. Right, so once we've got the Tinder cards set up, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and install a package. So we're going to install something called React Tinder Card. So I'm going to go ahead and open
What? There is a package like that?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. There's a package like that.
Oh my God.
Say npm I, and we're going to say React Tinder Card. Nice. There we go. So, right. The link in the description keeps loading. Is it live? Let me go ahead and double check that for you guys. I'm going ahead and pulling it up right now. Seems to load for me, guys. So the link in the description is live. This is the page you'll reach when you get to it. Go ahead and check it out. And you can pretty much make your way through. You can see what we offer. You can see proof in the pudding with the testimonials and what people have literally gone ahead and said about the course. Also, I can see... does CP have a Slack group for everyone? Yes, dude. We have an insane Slack community. Let me go ahead and actually show you right now. I mean, that's a pretty cool thing, right? Let's go ahead and show you right now what the Slack community is like. So guys, you can see if I go ahead and pull this open right now, this is the Slack community right now. So let me go ahead and pop open on, let's go ahead and say, introduce yourself. Let's go and check out Profit with JavaScript. So guys, let me go ahead and show you guys. We have 1,700 students. 1,700 students, right? So you guys can see at the top right here, we have 1,700 students. and that number is only growing. Like, it's insane. And guys, like, this is the kind of community that we're talking about. Look, somebody had a problem. Like, not like, if I literally scroll, you got people dropping their sort of like troubles, you got people dropping their like struggles, you've got people replying to him saying like, no worries, I can pretty much help you out. Like, let's
You
have a
can
look.
actually check one of the module channels. We have separate channels for each module.
Oh, nice. Awesome, dude. Yeah, let's go ahead and show. Like, for example, here, like Sven says
Oh, wait.
he found something awesome with CSS Garden, went ahead and shared it. You can see the community went crazy. You can see all these responses. You've got people replying to it. You've got people dropping this fire and this value. If you think we're handy and we're useful, guys, bloody hell, go check out the community. The community is insane, and that's only available in Profit with JavaScript. Now, with that said, let's absolutely crush this build, because I think we should go ahead and finish up on this build, guys. Let's go ahead and crush this build. If you're on the fence, then yeah, you know, I think it speaks for itself. The value will speak for itself once you're in. 30-day money back guarantee. Don't be silly and avoid that saving right now. So for the Tinder cards, we're going to go ahead and do the following. So we need some state. And right now the state is going to keep track of who these people are. So we've got Jeff, we've got Ellen, we've got Sandra, right? All these people right now. Let's go ahead and store them in the state, right? So we're going to go ahead and say const, and here I'm going to say const, I'm going to say people, and then I'm going to say set people equals use state. Use state. And I need to import this. So this needs to be imported from React. So at the top here, I'm going to go ahead and say use state, like so. I'm going to go ahead and initialize this with an empty array. So this is how you write a variable in JavaScript. In React, sorry.
In React.
Yeah, in React. Right. Now what we can do is we're going to, inside of Tinder cards, we're just going to pretty much, and actually, you know what, let's not initialize this with an empty value. We're going to say each of these cards is going to have a name. So let's go ahead and say the first one, we'll name this case, let's say Elon Musk, right? And then he's going to have a URL, and that URL is going to be for his image. So like his profile picture, right? So somebody says, can you share the Slack link here? You need to be a part of the Profit with JavaScript. Andrew says, have my volume at 100% and can barely hear anything. I will go ahead and turn the background music a little bit down. Hopefully that's a bit better for you, dude. So a few people said I can hear really good, but I turned it down a little bit for you, dude. So here we're going to go ahead and we've got the URL. So I'm going to grab, this is just Elon Musk's picture of Elon Musk. And then inside of our app, what I can do then is I can say with JSX, with squiggly brackets, I can say people.map. And I can say for every single person, I want to render out the following. And here, if I do H1 and I was to say person.name, now guys, you should be able to see, we need to render out the cards. So let's go here and actually render them out. I'm going to say Tinder cards, auto import, boom, import it at the top. Save it. Now we can see Elon Musk, right? So you can see Elon Musk pops up, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and actually drop another name here. So let's go ahead and drop someone else. Let's say Jeff Bezos. And for Jeff, this picture will do. So Jeff,
you must type his name.
Exactly. Jeff reached out to us earlier. He said, you know, make sure you don't put an ugly picture of me. So we found a picture. And then there you see, we've got Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, right? Now for this, oh, somebody said I spelled it wrong. Bezos. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, Jeff. Now what we're going to do, guys, for the Tinder card, right? So here we've got the Tinder card, Tinder cards container. But what I'm going to actually do, I'm going to create another container inside. And this one's going to have, it's going to say Tinder cards. It's going to be Tinder cards, __ card container. And this is going to contain all the cards. So I'm actually going to go here, grab this stuff. Actually, you know what? For now, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to say, you know, I'll grab it all. Let's go ahead and chuck it here. Save. Boom. There we go. And now inside of here, rather than saying H1, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to say render a Tinder card. Render a Tinder card. Right now, this is what we installed earlier. So this is a card. And we need to import this from React Tinder Card. So let's go to the top and we're going to say import Tinder Card from React Tinder Card. We installed that not long ago. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and say, we're going to give this a few things. So here's a couple of other properties we're going to give it. So I'm going to say Tinder Card, and I'm going to say class name is swipe, right? We can ignore that for now. So we're going to use that later on. The key is character name. So it's not a great key, but it's going to do for now. Prevent swipe. We don't want to swipe up and down. So in this case, you see, I can't actually swipe up and down. It doesn't actually let me, but if I go left, it lets me. On swipe, we're going to pretty much fire off a function called swiped. And on card left screen, we have a function called out of frame. So this is going to help you guys out. Somebody says, I hope I can get a job in 12 days so that I can pay for PWJ, even if I can't get it now. Once I get a job, I'm definitely going to take the course. Dude, my advice for you is either A, borrow the money from a friend, because that's going to help you out, or B, use the PayPal option when you're paying. PayPal actually allow you to pay with 6 months worth of installments. If you use PayPal credit.
0 interest.
Oh, it cut out a little bit. 0% interest, exactly, David. Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah.
So that will actually help you out a lot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our Tinder cards, and here we're going to fix it. So we've got a few errors here. This is character.name. This should be person. So I'm going to say person like so. And then swiped and out of frame of functions that we need to go ahead and create. So here I'm going to say, I'm going to create 2 functions, one called const swiped and one is out of frame. So you can see I've just popped them in here. One just says somebody left the screen. One says removing the name to delete. This takes 2 arguments, direction, name to delete, and then set last direction, right? So here we don't actually need this. To be honest, we don't actually need this at this point, but this is just going to help us later on with understanding what's going on. So right now we're going to have console log removing, and then this one's going to say somebody left the screen. And what we see here, I can show you guys if we open the inspector and make this full screen. As I swipe, it says removing Elon Musk left the screen, removing Jeff left the screen. It's kind of funny.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, right? So that works pretty cool. Now so just Karen Sondi says, is the course for absolute beginners? 100%. Hey, same time, dude. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, you can pretty much do that. So Nikhil says, how do we do the PayPal one actually? Anyone has any clue? If you go ahead and hit the pay with PayPal option, and then when PayPal pops up, if it's available, it will say PayPal credit. And I've used PayPal credit myself. It's really, really cool. 0% interest. So if you want to split a payment, you can go ahead and use PayPal credit. So Tinder card. Inside of the Tinder card here, we're going to go ahead and add the following. So I'm going to add a div, right? And then the div is going to have a background image. And I'm going to explain this code right here. So we're going to change this to person. But what we're doing here, essentially we have a div. We have a h3 which says person name inside of it. And the div is just going to have a class name of card. And the style here has a background image. And it's, you hear what we're doing is we're actually rendering a piece of text. We're just saying that the URL is the following. And here I could actually use string interpolation instead. So I could go ahead and do this. This would be a lot cleaner.
Is this the inline styling?
Yep, this is
Am I
inline
right?
styling. Yep,
Nice.
exactly. This is inline styling, and it's going to help you guys out a lot for this use case, right? Now, I'm a boss says they teach a lot for a low amount of money. I couldn't agree more, dude. Like, I think the price is way undervalued right now, which is why I personally will be throwing that price up on Sunday. So make sure
And I'll make sure that.
yeah, and exactly, make sure you go ahead and check it out. But Nikhil says, don't have credit. If you don't have PayPal credit, honestly, just do this, maybe the 3-month payment plan. But again, guys, just like do it at your own decision. Like, not here to force anyone to join, but if you want to grab that offer, it's 12 days. So what we're going to do now is Tinder cards. We're going to go ahead and style this, right? So let's go ahead into tindercards.css, and this is where all the sort of styling magic happens. So Tinder card, Tinder cards here. So firstly, for the card itself, so I'm going to say target the card, and then we're going to say position relative background color of white. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in first. And you can see nothing really changes yet. Okay. Then we're going to say a width of 600 pixels, padding of 20 pixels, max width 85, view width. Right. So let's go ahead and pop that in. Okay. We've got something showing now. And I'm going to do a height of 50 view height, which means 50% of the screen real estate. Okay. It's pretty cool. But this is not Elon Musk. This is definitely not Elon Musk. I need to go ahead and grab Elon Musk. There we go. That's Sandra Bullock. Smash the like button if you like Sandra Bullock. There you go. Nice.
You got it?
There's Elon. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. So now what we're going to do. Right. So we have the height of 50 pixels. Yep. And then what we're going to say is add a box shadow. So this box shadow, you can pretty much go ahead and copy. It's just going to add a nice little subtle box shadow behind. And then we're going to say border radius 20 pixels, background size, cover, background position, center. This should center those images so that they're inside full frame. There we go. That's really nice, really clean. Now what we're going to say is the card container, right? We're going to target the card container, Tinder cards card container. We're going to say display flex, justify the content in the center, and the margin top from the top should be 10 view height. Save it, and there we go. Right, so now it's somewhat looking okay, right? Somewhat okay. Then we're going to target the swipe element, which is actually the Tinder cards, and we're going to say position absolute. Now that's where some magic actually came in. You see that, right? It's because they're absolutely positioned and they're basically on top of each other now, right? So this one's actually on top. And then what we're going to say is card content has a width and height of 100%. Save that. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and say card, the H3 inside of the card has a position of absolute, bottom 0, margin 10 pixels, and a color of white. And this means Jeff Bezos now pops up on the bottom over there. Elon Musk is now over there. That's really clean. And then for info text, I don't think we actually use the info text, do we? No, we don't have info text. There we go. Nice. What we're going to do at the end is, yeah, that's it. We have the swipeable cards, dude. Smooth.
Awesome. Awesome.
Right? So now what we can do is
super clean.
Yeah. So Harjot Singh says once we paid, then the classes are free for a lifetime or for some period. So I think we actually lost David. Oh, damn it. Maybe there's a connection issue. He'll rejoin in just a sec. But guys, yeah, to answer your question, Harjot, once you pay for a class, once you're actually inside a PWJ, the whole thing is actually completely included for life. So it's going to be there for life. Everything is going to be completely there for you to access and take your time with. Even the coaching calls are recorded and then we upload them afterwards so that you can actually go ahead and see them whenever you want. So if anything, the course is constantly getting added to as opposed to actually taking anything away from you. So it's going to be full of value, right? Now we've lost David. He says he froze. Hopefully he'll jump on in a sec. If he doesn't, it's okay, but let's go ahead and he should be joining soon. He can just call back. David, just call back if you're able to see this. And then you can guys jump on. That's okay. All right. Now, there we go. So now what we're going to do is we're pretty much going to, we have this. So this is awesome. Everything works as we expect it to. And what we're going to do now is we're going to basically go ahead and do, hey, my girlfriend says Papa React. Guys, smash the like button. If you like the name Papa React, I think it's stuck pretty well now. And also go ahead and give her some huge love on Instagram. She's doing some huge stuff right now with her dancing career. And would you swipe right on me? Hell yeah, I'd swipe right on you. That's how we actually met, guys. Fun fact for you all. That's how we met. We actually swiped right on Dilmil. Yeah, awesome. So let's go ahead and check it out. So now, guys, we want to build the bottom, which is this bit right here, right? Juan says, are you okay, Sonny? You look tired today. We love you. I'm good, dude. I'm pumped, right? I'm pumped. I know we just ran an absolute massive challenge, but the value does not stop coming. We're going to keep bringing the fire with you guys. So the next bit right now, app.js. Let's go ahead and build those swipe buttons. Okay. So at the bottom of the page, we have swipe buttons over here. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in for our build, because right now our build doesn't have it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the following. So say swipe buttons, and then I'm going to copy this, do this and save. And you see it freaks out because we don't have that file. So swipe buttons.js, boom. Banu Parakash says, saying I don't have money to pay for the course, but I'm interested in the course. I would highly recommend it if you can somewhere or another. Like, just all I will say to that is make sure you take full advantage of the discounted price while it's available. That's all I can say to you, dude, because after 12 days the price will go up. So yeah, and that's the way we have to do it, so that we keep the quality of everyone inside of PWJ top notch. Okay, now here I'm going to go ahead and import the correct CSS file. This is going to say swipe buttons.css and save, and it's going to freak out again because it doesn't have a CSS file. So let's go ahead and create that. Oh dude, I love this. Look, Shazib Salim says, Sonny, is there any way I can take direct classes from you, because I love the way you teach and your coding concepts. A huge love from you, bro. Keep it up. Actually, that's a very good question. So I run coaching calls on every single Tuesday. I run coaching calls inside the course, so you can actually be on there and you can actually learn on those coaching calls directly with me. Now, I do one-on-one coaching. Feel free to reach out to me, whether it's Instagram or whether it's on the course. Yeah, and you can do that. Nice. So now on swipebuttons.js, I'm actually going to go ahead and let me go ahead and say to David, where are you at? Where are you? There we go. So now inside of app.js, I'm going to go ahead and say import swipe buttons. So import swipe buttons from swipe buttons. There we go. Save it. And that should stop it from freaking out. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build out this component, right? Like everyone says, get coaching calls with Sonny, you won't regret it. And guys, honestly, like, I'm not joking, like the people who have actually jumped on those coaching calls have got insane results. So like, yeah, you heard her. Now we've got a few questions here. Let's go ahead and answer them quickly before we carry on. We've got oh, David's jumped in. Let's go ahead and answer the call. David is back. Hey, what's up, David?
Yo.
Nice, dude. What's up? Let's go ahead and chuck this on the screen. There we go. Nice. Now, so now what we're gonna do is, guys, I'm just gonna answer those questions that you asked. We've got how much will it go up, guys? It goes up by $100 after this Sunday, and then it goes up. Then the doors close after 12 days. So, like, really can't stress enough. And beyond that, I'm gonna pretty much carry on coding, because let's just drop some more value, guys, for you guys. Okay, now I'm going to turn the volume a little bit down because I've seen a few people saying it's going to be a little bit distracting. Yeah, give me one sec, David. I'll share the screen with you. There we go. Awesome, dude. Can you see it? Right. Yep. So now okay, so now what we're going to do is yeah, so loads of people asking what the link is. Guys, link is in the description. Like, literally, first link in the description. Go ahead and check it out, and you guys can pretty much see what we're talking about. Right, now we've got the swipe buttons we're going to build next. So swipe buttons over here. Let's go ahead and at the bottom of the page, let's go ahead and add that in. So somebody says to my girlfriend, has any of the challenges influenced you in coding? She's actually a badass, dude, in coding. Like, I thought I will be teaching her full on React and Redux, and I'm just gonna overload her with that stuff. She's gonna be my right hand man on these coding calls. So that'll be awesome. David, we're gonna have to make room.
All right.
Let's go. So we're gonna do a bunch of imports over here, and then remember, guys, we wrap the buttons in icon buttons. So what I'm gonna do now is actually pop out an entire snippet here of all of these icons wrapped in icon buttons. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and say I'm going to get rid of this on click, because we don't care about that too much, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and say doom, 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 doom. Get rid of that. And then here, swipe buttons repeat is the class name, and we've got font size of large. And now you can see nothing's over here, right? So you've got each one has its own style. It has left, star, right, lightning. So that way we can go ahead and style them, right, as we need to. Right. Now, why do I feel after PW gets full, the YouTube video builds will stop coming? Dude, that's insane. That is never gonna happen, dude. I've literally dropped
No
the fire
way.
before this stuff, like literally before we open the doors. So don't stress. We will keep bringing the value. Okay. Now, Mohammed Ishak says, "I'm leaving, bro, and answering my question, dude. Like, we got so many questions. Like, as in it gets buried. Chill. All right. So now, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and style this stuff. So here we've got everything appropriately named with the classes, and we're going to go ahead and do the following: swipe buttons. And also, guys, keep it positive in the chat, right? There's no room for negativity here. If you literally talk negative, I'm going to block you. So let's keep it positive. So swipe buttons, let's go ahead and say dot swipe buttons. And then here for the buttons, I'm going to say position fixed, bottom of 10 view height. So it's bottom from the top. It's going to be 10 view height away from the bottom. Then we're going to say display flex, width of 100%, and justify content to space evenly. Now you can see it comes to the bottom really nicely. So smash the thumbs up button if that was clean, because that adds things really nicely. Now you can see it starts to look pretty clean. And then we're going to say for the large buttons, we're going to go ahead and say padding of 200 pixels. I think we don't actually need that because we don't actually use large anymore. Yep, so we don't actually need that one. Get rid of that. Okay, this is awesome, dude. So Harjot Singh says, Sonny, I have zero knowledge about all of this stuff. I don't know anything about all of this. Should I enroll in this? I'm a little afraid. I don't know how to enroll because you say it's $100, but it shows $597. No, dude, it's actually a discount of $100. So after Sunday, that price goes to $700. So it'll be $697. And that's what we're trying to say there. And I would recommend if you have no coding experience, then you definitely go ahead and join. Okay. Now I just saw somebody else joined. We have Vino DJY9. I think if you join, then let us know. That's awesome.
And welcome.
Nice. Welcome, dude. Nice. Yeah. So it's $100 discount until Sunday, and then the price goes up and it doesn't come back down. So I hope that cleared that up for you. So now what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to target all of the material UI buttons. And the way we're going to do that is we say swipe buttons, and then we say all of the material UI icon buttons root. And this is the class name that gets given to it when it joins up, when it goes ahead and adds it to the file. So there you go. We can actually add a box shadow, and we added a background color of white. You get this nice hovering effect. Okay. Now, Pratya, yeah, this is awesome. Pratya said, took it for $497 yesterday. Exactly, dude. Pratya is going ahead and validating what I'm saying right now, because yesterday the price was $497. We weren't joking when we said it goes up. It literally went up at the end of that live stream, like we promised. Now it's $597. After Sunday, it goes up again. And I'm not joking. It is not going to come back down, guys. So don't mess around. Don't miss out. And I'm saying this because I care, guys. Like, I want you guys to value from the amount of love and respect that we put into that course. It's going to change your life, right? Now, for the rest of the classes, I wanted different colors. So what I went ahead and done is basically targeted the rest of them. So this is what I just copied in right here. And you can pause it and you can pretty much copy this code out. And we've added 3 view width height, 3 view width to each of them of padding, and we've changed the colors. So you see, and then we've got each of these individual colors, and now it gets that lovely Tindery feel. Okay, so it's got that nice little Tinder feel to it.
Nice.
Everything looks pretty clean. Okay, so
that's super like Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, that's super like Jeff Bezos, dude. That's awesome, right? Now at this point, rather than pulling, right? So right now, this UI is hard coded. Okay, so it's hard coded. So if we actually go back to Tinder cards, we can see that I've hard coded the values here. We have Elon Musk, we have Jeff Bezos, but everything is not, I want this to be like, this is not So Wono Jung says, I took it $5.97 today, but no regrets. Let's go, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the family, Wonyo Jung. Appreciate you joining, and I look forward to seeing you in those coaching calls. That is insane. Happy birthday, Mahesh, as well. He says it's his birthday today. Well, happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday.
Go ahead and join PWJ and we'll celebrate. Nice.
Yeah. I also want to address one more comment. Ashutosh says, I started Angular today, and now I love React even more.
I love that comment, dude.
That's it, dude.
That's insane. That's literally, yeah. Pratia says, I think last time it went up 2,000. Dude, I'm telling you, this price is going up. Like, this course is way underpriced right now. And like, I personally am going to like bloody bump this price up, because it literally is not fair on the people in the community that they're not getting that. Like, honestly, we like to keep it high quality people inside, right? So invest in yourself and make sure you go ahead and do that, right? So link is in the description if you're confused about that. So now with that said, Bisha says, hi Johnny, Sonny, I joined PWJ yesterday, looking forward to seeing you in coaching class. Hey dude, what's up?
Welcome
to the
community.
to
the family, bro.
Nice. David will be helping me with tomorrow's coaching call, and yeah, that's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Right, so now what we're gonna do is, David, I think at this point, right, let's go ahead,
we could go
and
with
build
the backend.
a backend, dude, and let's pull this from the backend, right? So Deb Patel says, I left in Ken. Yeah, dude. Right, so everyone, if you need to, grab your water. This is water. I promise you it's water. So stretch out, get ready for this, and let's go ahead and, David, run everyone through. So we have 400 people watching right now. Let everyone know what we're going to be doing. Okay,
so now we will be creating a Node.js application, and we will create a server, an Express server.
Yep.
Which will connect to MongoDB, grab all the data that is currently hard-coded, and you can see it on your screen.
Yep.
And we will be putting that data into a MongoDB database, and we will pull it back, and that's the thing that we will be rendering out, right?
Right. Right,
who's ready?
Yeah.
Drop a comment.
Who's excited, dude?
If you're ready, drop a comment.
Exactly. Arup just dropped a donation. Thank you so much, dude. He goes, applied to jobs including the Amazon clone in my portfolio. I got a reply from the recruiter. Hey, maybe would get the interview call soon. Dude, love that. Let us know how that goes. And yeah, we appreciate you. Also,
Marcin goes backend. Yes.
Exactly. Amazing. Hey, Samuel just joined. He says, see you guys tomorrow in PWJ. Excited to join the team. Nice, dude. Welcome.
Welcome, bro.
Insane.
Okay.
Welcome. Right. So, with that said, David, run me through it. What are we doing?
Okay. So, first up, we will need a brand new folder. We will be wrapping our application into a complete different folder, and that's the one that we will be uploading, right?
Okay.
So, if you could go ahead and just create a new folder called, I don't know, Tinder Backend.
Right, so let me go ahead and check. Right now I've got Tinder Clone right here. So I'm going to create a folder, and this is outside. Samit, hey, what's up, dude? He says, $2 super chat for this amazing community we have made together. Samit, guys, is insane. He is based in Boston. He landed a 6-figure job as a developer, and it's just insane. Yeah, 6 figures.
Congrats, bro.
And that was for a company called MathWorks. So insane stuff, bro. Good to see you here, and appreciate your donation. Hamito Gaming says, hello, Sonny. Me too. I've joined the course 2 days ago. I'm really excited and look forward to it. Insane. Love that. Welcome to the family, Hamito. And for anyone else who wants to join, David, where can they go?
To the description and just click the very first link.
Exactly. Link in the description. Hit it. Go ahead and join, and I will see you in the course. Nice.
Exactly.
So what are we doing, David? So we've got the 2 folders here. So I'm going to go ahead and create a folder. And what should I call it?
Tinder Backend, I think.
Tinder Backend.
That's pretty descriptive.
Right. So we have the Tinder Backend, and I'm in the terminal right now. I'm going to make sure everyone can see this. And he goes, hell yeah. You
should be changing your folder to the Tinder Backend.
Nice. Sumit says, hell yeah, brother. Thank you so much, dude. Nice. Preparing for React.js interview and your team helping out a lot. Guys, I'm sorry I keep interrupting with this stuff, but like it's insane. Like it really, really is cool to see you guys are actually benefiting from the stuff we bring. And if you guys are loving it, all we do is appreciate if you can just smash the like button, right? We're almost near 1,000. I think we can break it today.
Whoa.
Let's carry on. So David, yeah, you said we need to be in the correct directory, right? So right now I see we're inside of Tinder Clone. So we're going to do cd ... and that should take us up a level. If I do ls, now we see 2 folders. So where do I need to go?
So now you need to type in cd and copy paste Tinder backend.
All right, so Tinder backend. Right.
Exactly. That will put you in the correct folder.
Okay.
Nice. And if you want to turn on Git version control, you can just go ahead and type in Git in it.
Okay, so that will actually go ahead and initialize Git. Okay.
Exactly. We will need it later, by the way.
Okay.
And now you can go ahead and type in npm in it. It's going to throw you a couple of questions regarding your Node.js application.
Right. So just
such as,
so guys,
yeah,
right,
what's
that's
up?
npm init, right?
Exactly.
Right. So non-capitals. So it shouldn't be in capitals. Whoops, I'm screaming at you guys. npm init, and that will go ahead and set up your package JSON and get everything set up. So npm init, and you can see when we do that, what happens. We see
a lot of questions and all those stuff that I've never ever read.
Yeah.
Come up.
So now I can go ahead and hit enter, right? Tinder backend's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that. Version 1, okay, enter. Description.
If you want to go ahead and type in something, you can go. For entry point, we usually do server.js.
Okay, so server.js, not index.js, right? Server.js, okay?
Exactly.
Done.
Yeah. Test command, you can skip that.
Yep. Then guys, just want to stress out that point right here. We have server.js. So we wrote there, we said server, server.js. Okay, you want to type that in when it comes up. That's very important. Nice. Let's carry on, David. Test command.
Exactly. You can just go and hit return a couple of times until author comes up, and you can type in your name if you want to, but it's not necessary.
Okay?
And it's going to ask if it's okay. You can just go ahead and hit yes.
Okay, so I can just hit enter.
Yeah, exactly,
Nice.
exactly.
And let's go ahead and check. Did it add? Oh, nice. We got this package JSON. Okay.
Exactly. And that created a package.json for us.
Okay.
Now, under main server.js, you can type in type module so that it will elevate the whole thing to ES6 ES6 type of code, right?
So let's just explain very clearly what we're doing here. So guys, whenever you're coding on the back end, right, whenever you're doing Node.js, you need to remember that things like import, so stuff like that we're used to, this kind of syntax, importing, this is ES6, right? This is like a latest sort of JavaScript sort of stuff. Now, in order to get that on Node.js by default doesn't have support for like import and things like that. You have to write const, a variable name, and then you have to write equals require. But we don't want to do that. We want to have that nice syntax, that juicy syntax. So how do we go ahead and add that, David? So here, what do I do?
You can just type in type.
Type.
Exactly.
Oops.
And
what am I doing? Type.
Oops. Type and colon and module.
Module. There we go.
Exactly, and just a comma.
And that will
one
give me
thing
the
you
power
need
up.
to add is actually right under, right in the script.
Okay.
Is that you want to add a start script, right?
Okay. So I'm going to add a start script.
Yep, and that's going to be node space server.js.
Nice. Okay. So we've got node space server.js. We added this line in here, and we added this one here, type module. Okay.
Exactly.
Go ahead and hit save on that. Nice. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is let's go ahead and create that server.js, right?
Of course.
Nice. So is this our server, David? Is this where our whole backend is going to be?
Exactly. This is the only file. I mean, not only, but this is where all the logic will go.
Okay.
We will need one more file, but this is where all the logic goes.
Oh.
So first up, we need to install a couple of dependencies, right?
Okay.
So let's open up our terminal.
Go ahead.
And let's type in npm I or npm install And let's type in Express and Mongoose.
Express space Mongoose. That will install both Express and Mongoose, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And we can just wait a little while it sets itself up. But in the meantime, we can go ahead and create our MongoDB database. So if we want to do that, let's go to mongodb.com.
Okay, so I'm going to go over to mongodb.com. Also, guys, if you haven't seen, we have the early bird special pricing. We launched Profit with JavaScript yesterday, and the price went up yesterday. So today, it's only going to be available at the special price you see it at right now. So the early bird special price, it goes up on Sunday. It does not come back down. It goes up on Sunday, won't come back down. And in 12 days' time, the doors to Profit with JavaScript close. Okay, so once they close, it's going to be closed forever. You guys won't be able to get back in after that. So don't miss out. Save yourself some money and really go ahead and join. Now, Ankit Raj went ahead and joined. He says, "Sup, Sonny, I heard a lot about PWJ and I feel I can't find any reason not to join the course. To be honest, I'm really excited to be with you guys over in PWJ. Hey, welcome to the community, dude."
Whoa, welcome.
Nice. Love that. Right, David, what are we doing?
Okay, so now we are going to mongodb.com.
Okay.
And essentially it means that our database is going to be hosted online by default. We don't have to worry about hosting our database and stuff like that. And you can just go ahead and sign in, or right in the middle, if you don't have an account, you can just go ahead and hit start free.
Okay, so I'm going to click on sign in.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm going to log in because I've actually created an account. So you guys can just hit sign in and it's free to do that. I'm going to go ahead and jump into my account. I think I used this one.
We will see.
Oh, no, it wasn't that one. Let's go ahead and try my other one. Karen 87. Yes. Once the doors close, it's not going to open up again for a few months. And we do that so that we keep the quality of the students high. And we only bring in the people that want to learn and want to invest in their future. Okay. So that's why we do that with Profit with JavaScript. Also, if you find the course for anything less than $1,000, jump and buy it, dude, because that is a steal. It will go up over that very shortly. So the early bird special price is only temporarily. It goes until Sunday. Sunday, we increase the price. And then in 12 days, we close the doors to the program. Right. So MongoDB, David, what am I seeing here?
Exactly. So currently you're seeing one of our earlier projects, but we will create a brand new one. So up at the top on the left side, there is that little drop down. If you click, yeah, that's the one. And you can go ahead and just hit create new project.
Got it.
Right. That will set up a completely new project. I think
we got Calvin just dropped a donation. Thank you, dude.
Whoa, thank you.
David, what did he say?
So I love the Sonny David duo. Keep these builds coming. We appreciate them. I tuned in to show some love and support. Still working on the Amazon clone. Dude, go ahead, finish that up. You can crush it. Let's go. And we appreciate you.
Exactly.
Thank you so much,
Calvin. I see you in all the streams, so love that you show up every time, dude. Also, somebody says, why MongoDB and not Firebase? So we actually we've done this build in Firebase. Today, we're showing you how to power the entire thing using the MERN stack. So really, really go ahead and check it out. Yeah. What are we doing now?
Trying to add you as much value as possible.
Yep.
So we currently just gonna go ahead and name the project somehow. We can go ahead and say Tinder Clone. Yeah, that's perfect. And now let's go ahead and hit next. This is where you could add the members if you're working in a team.
Yep.
You can add them, add your team, but so it's only you. So you can just go ahead and hit create project, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So create project.
So exactly. It's gonna circle a bit. It's gonna load.
Yep. It
Nice.
takes a little bit while. Yeah.
Once it's done, hit the build a cluster right in the middle.
Okay, build a cluster.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you can just go with the free version.
Okay.
We don't need anything more than that.
Yeah.
And you can leave everything just the way it is, right? So it's perfectly set up. We don't need anything more than that.
Okay.
You can just go ahead and hit the build cluster, create cluster. I can't see because of the banner in the bottom.
Right. Oh, nice, dude. Harjot Singh says, my father too is watching your video. I'm insisting him to join the course. I really want to, Sonny, study with you guys. All I will say to that is, if you're watching this right now, Harjot's dad, hey, nice to see you, dude. And one thing I'll say is that price that we're offering right now is an absolute steal. It's an offer which is only available until Sunday. There is a huge amount of value inside that course, and once it goes up on Sunday, we're not going to reduce that price ever again, right? So it's not going to come back down.
Exactly.
And then in 12 days time, guys, we're actually going to close the doors, which means that the actual opportunity to join will no longer be available. So please, 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 for your own benefit, save yourself a couple of dollars right now and hit the link in the description and join if you're on the fence, right? We saw somebody say, Edwin Serem says, can I pay for BWJ in installments? Yes, dude, you can. Completely, 100%. You can do that. Right. And let's go ahead and check this out. So now what we're going to do here, David?
Nothing. We can leave everything just the way it is.
Okay.
It's free, so you can just go ahead and hit the green button down there.
Okay, dope. Create cluster.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's gonna take a couple of minutes, usually more than 3, so we don't have to worry about it for now. We can go back and create our very first API endpoint.
Let's do it.
Who's excited, guys?
Yay!
Drop a comment.
Smash the thumbs up button, guys, if you're excited for that. Right. Now,
exactly.
With that said, guys, what are we gonna do now, David?
So now we are going to import our Express package, which we have just installed right before creating our database. So let's go ahead and type in import Express from Express and Mongoose from Mongoose. Exactly.
Okay.
And now, actually, let's line up how our application is going to look like. So we will add a couple of comments.
Okay.
So the first one is going to be app config.
Nice.
Then we will add the middlewares. Right?
Yep. Okay.
Then we will configure the database, so dbconfig.
Yep.
Then API endpoints, and we will add a listener.
dbconfig, API endpoints, and listener. Okay, so this is that same technique that we do earlier. And David, I just brought a question on for you. Somebody actually asked you, David started coding in March. How did he become so good? Wow. David, go ahead and tell them.
Well, I put in crazy amount of hours. Like there were several nights where I was up till like 4 a.m. or so.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was working crazy hard to get this far.
Right. Now,
that's the only way it works.
Did you join, David, PWJ in the core? Like, were you part of PWJ or not?
Exactly. I joined the after the very, very first challenge back in April or March.
Yep.
And I actually missed out on the deal. So it went $100 up before I joined.
Okay.
So
yeah. Now,
don't
David,
make that same mistake.
Have you made back the money that you used?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Right. Dope, dude. Goes up on Sunday. I'm just replying to a comment. There we go.
Okay.
As Harjot Singh says, one thing I want to ask, can I join this tomorrow or is it compulsory to join now? No, dude. As long as you join before Sunday, there's no rush. Like, isn't just Sunday that price goes up, it won't come back down. So something to bear in mind. Okay, so now we've got the app config. Now, David, how do I do this?
Now we need to actually create an instance. So we can do that by typing in const app equals express and 2 brackets.
Okay, dope.
So that will actually create our instance. And next line, we need to define the port where our application is going to listen. So we need to type in const port equals process.environment dot. Yeah, what's up?
Yep. So I'm just gonna pop that in there. So we've got to say const port equals process.environment.port, or running it on 8001, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Just want to mention, Edwin Serem says, I want to join ASAP. How do I pay in installments? Dude, just go hit the link in the description, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you will see this option here to pay with a payment plan. Just go ahead and hit that join now on the payment plan option, and that's how you go ahead and pay in installments, dude. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Let's carry on, dude.
Yeah, let's carry on. So we will now go ahead and define our very first API endpoint. For now, we don't need to worry about middlewares and dbconfig.
Yep.
So we can just go ahead and type in under API endpoints app.get.
Okay. So here we're going to say, wait, in API endpoints, right? So here.
Yeah.
Okay. App.get.
So we will do app.get, and we're just gonna go with a slash,
okay.
Because this is going to be the root or the base URL actually.
Okay.
And we will have a callback function with a request and a response parameter.
Go ahead.
And let's just create an arrow function, which will set the result or response status,
okay,
of 200.
Response.status is 200, which means okay.
Which means okay.
Yep.
And we will just going to send hello world, right?
I'm going to say send hello world. Hello world.
Hello clever programmers.
Hey, let's do that, dude. Hello clever programmers. That way you know it's working. Nice.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's going to be super helpful later on. And now we need to add the listener.
Okay.
Which is literally just one line of code. We will say app.listen.
Yep. So app.listen.
Yeah.
We
and open up a bracket.
Yep.
Which will say port, and it will have another callback function.
Go ahead.
And we just want to console log listening on localhost and the port, and actually use backticks because we will use string concatenation.
Okay. So listening on localhost. We're going to use our port, right?
Yes, nice. That's correct.
Okay.
And that is pretty much it. It should be now working. So if you go ahead and start up our application using NodeMon,
okay, so
it's actually another npm package. So guys, if you don't have it, you can just go ahead and install it by typing in npm install NodeMon.
Sudo npm install.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
-g NodeMon. That's correct, because we want to install it globally.
Yeah,
right?
Which means that it doesn't matter what project you're in. NodeMon is basically like a tool that you're going to be running on your terminal. So we want to install it globally for everything, for any project that you want to have. So you're going to have to run this command right here. I'm actually going to go ahead and double check that I've done it. So I'll do it for you guys as well. I'm not sure it's on this computer. There we go. So I think
this is with the sudo and -g, it will install globally, so you don't have to worry about it ever. Right?
Yep. Nice.
Okay.
So now how do I get this thing started, David?
So now let's go ahead and type in nodemon server.js.
Nice.
And it should be up and running.
Okay. And you can see here, guys, this is actually saying the ESM module loader is experimental. That's because we added that ES6 functionality over here. And then where it says listening on localhost 8001 is when we actually did this over here, right?
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly. All right. So now we have our very first API endpoint. Let's go ahead and let's connect to our database. So if we can go back to mongodb.com.
I think it's always good to show them that it's actually running.
Oh, that is correct.
Yeah. So we actually have
so now we have it running.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and type in localhost 8001.
Okay, so localhost 8001 is what we chose to run it on. Oops, 8001. And if we do this, by default, it will go to the / root. So let's go ahead and hit enter. Hey, there we go, dude. Nice.
There we go. Exactly.
That's
nice.
Awesome. Nice.
Yeah, so now our health check API is working.
Awesome, dude.
So
awesome.
With that done, now let's go ahead and let's connect to our database.
Okay,
right?
and what do we do now?
So we now go to mongodb.com,
Okay.
back to our database. Hopefully our cluster is now built up and is working.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Oops.
And on the left-hand side,
yep.
on the left-hand side, there is a database access and a network access button.
Okay.
So let's go with the database access first.
Okay. So let me go ahead and click on database access. There we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And now we will just create a database user. So just go ahead and type, hit the green button in the middle.
Okay.
Add new database user.
Done.
And all you need to worry about is the two text box in the middle. So let's actually add the name, which we can call, I don't know, Tinder client or admin.
Let's call it admin. Yep.
Okay. And you can go ahead and auto-generate a secure password.
All right, I'm going to show you guys because we don't really care at this point for this one. So we're going to have this, but make sure you copy this. Copy this, guys.
Exactly.
Because once you lose this, you can't get it back.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this is the only time that you will see it. So make sure to save it in somewhere safe. And let's just go ahead and add the user with the green button down there.
Okay, add user. Let's do it. Boom, we have a user. Nice.
There we go. And now let's go to network access.
Okay.
Okay, and add an IP address to the allow list.
Okay.
Let's actually allow access from anywhere.
Okay.
We don't want to mess around with anything else, and let's just confirm it.
Done. Now, guys, that's not something you want to do in like a professional environment. We're just doing that because we're demoing this, so it's going to be something which we just don't want. We want to demo it right now, so we don't really care about the security. But something to note: do not do that in professional environments.
Yeah, and actually drop it in the comments if you're interested how to secure stuff like this. If there is interest, we can definitely do a video on it.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Okay, now let's go back to clusters on the upper left-hand side.
Okay. Clusters on the left-hand side. Dope.
Yep. And under the connect button.
Yep.
Now we should be. Did you click it?
Oh, you said okay. You said under. Okay,
yeah. Just go ahead and sorry. Just click it. And in the middle, we want to connect our application. So just go ahead and click the middle one.
Right.
And that is going to be the link or the connection URL which we will be using to connect to our database. Now, actually, notice that there is the password right in the middle of your screen. Yep. That's where you will have to paste in the password that you just copied. Okay. And the other one is DB name. That's where you will hard code and define what you want to call your database, right?
Right. So at this point, guys, copy this. Okay. Go to your code. Go up to app config over here, right? Const, and do this right now, right? Connection URL, and just paste it as a do backticks.
String.
Yep. And then here where we have password, go ahead and that one that we copied earlier, go ahead and chuck that here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
You don't have to do it like.
Oh yeah, sorry. I mean, you don't have to. Yeah, sorry. What am I doing?
Yeah.
So, oops. Yeah, too much gets carried away, you know. There you go. Yeah. And
Guys,
what about this,
Sonny
David?
is a bit tired after the challenge.
Yeah. What about this one, David?
We can call it TinderDB.
Okay.
Or something, whatever.
So this is actually the database name, and this will actually create a database based on what we add here. So let's call this one TinderDB. Or let's just do TinderDB like this. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
And now let's go to dbconfig, and that is where we will actually connect to our database, right?
Okay.
So let's type in mongoose.connect.
Mongoose.connect. Okay.
Exactly.
Mongoose.connect.
Mongoose.connect. And inside the brackets, that's where you add the connection URL, right?
Oh, okay.
And actually add the comma right after connection URL, and we need to pass in a couple of parameters to our connection.
Right.
If you could just copy paste them in.
Nice.
Yeah, so these are actually parameters that are used to make our connection very smooth.
Yeah.
This is just because Mongoose is under development and constant evolution, so that's why we need to add these.
Okay.
All right. With that done, let's go ahead and create our database schema.
Okay.
Right.
So a database schema is like a model, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So we need to like create a new folder.
Okay. So
called
I mean, do we need the photo? Or can we just do it here?
We can just do it right there.
Okay. So let's create a file. What's this one going to be called?
DB cards.
Okay, DB cards. All right, and this is going to be a JS file, and this is basically going to outline the structure of the cards inside the database, right? The Tinder cards.
Exactly. Okay. And now let's import Mongoose once again.
Yep.
And we will be creating a new card schema. So let's type in const card schema equals mongoose.schema.
I'll go ahead and I'll pop a snippet in here, guys. So we have the card schema right here, and we're basically saying mongoose.schema, and we're passing in, this is a structure right here, right?
Exactly. This is how our database fields are going to be built up, right?
Yeah.
And now let's go ahead and export default this whole thing.
Right.
All this stuff.
Oh, nice. We actually got a, this is awesome, dude. Victor Bravo says, I like that. Victor Bravo. He goes, $2 donation. And he goes, Angular dev here, just passing by and loving React. Hey, love that, dude. That's what the community is about. That's amazing. That's insane. Thank you. Corey also jumped back in. He said, dedicated. Appreciate you guys. Keep that energy up. That grind hard. You guys are changing the world one programmer at a time. That's what we're talking about, dude.
Whoa.
It's exactly the kind of energy we need. Love you, Corey. Right. Let's go ahead and carry on. So image URL, okay?
Exactly. And now just let's go and export the whole schema. So export default mongoose.model, and this is where we will define the collection name. So remember, if you're coming from a SQL database, SQL background, there is something called tables. Now this is the exact same thing. It's just called collections right now.
Okay, so I wouldn't say it's the same thing, guys. So in SQL you have tables and that sort of structure, right? In NoSQL you have this collection collection document. So that's just to sort of simplify it. So let's quickly draw it down here. So in NoSQL you pretty much have this collection document and collection, and then you have an array of documents, right? And then you have an array, and then that can also have a collection of its own, and that can have an array of documents, and basically the pattern goes on, right? You can keep on doing this, right? This is a NoSQL database. This structure, right? Try not to confuse it with SQL. It's a very, very different outline, and I just completely separate the two. That will help you out when it comes to building this. Ashavia, oh nice, dude, we got a donation.
Whoa, thank you.
Go ahead and check it out.
Whoa, $5. Amazing. Love the value. Skills, just a few. Damn. Sonny, how are you feeling today?
Hey, so he says, love the value that you've added in the skills in just a few days' time. Thank you, dude. How are you feeling today? Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. Still a little bit rough, but we'll get there, dude. With you guys' energy, it's impossible to not get better, dude. So let's keep going strong.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so let's pop in some kind of collection name that you want to call it. I called it, I actually personally like cards.
Okay, so this one's collection name. Cards.
Cards, and we need to pass in the card schema right after.
Okay, so I do card schema like this, right?
Exactly.
Dope.
And with that done, we pretty much have our database structure built up.
Okay.
And now let's go back and actually create our first endpoint that will actually add the data into our database, right?
Okay.
So we need to type in app.post and post is a uploading method
Okay,
for
so
APIs.
we have different kinds of REST requests, right? We have get, we have post, we have put, update, all those ones, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So let's go and type in app.post.
Okay, so we got app.post.
Yep, and let's define an endpoint, which could, like, I don't know, Tinder/cards.
Okay.
Or just cards. Yep, and it will have a callback function with a request and a response parameter.
Okay, so we've got a request and a response.
Yep, and first up, we want to save the request body into a variable, right? Okay. So let's type in const db cards or db card.
So we're going to say const db card equals request.body. Okay.
Exactly. And before we go any further, let's go up and import our database structure. So let's type in import cards from dbcards.js.
Right, there we go.
Exactly.
Got it.
Okay, now let's go down there and type in cards.create.
Okay, so
and that is going to be a function that creates a new document, right?
Okay.
So cards.create, we pass in db card.
Okay.
And this will have a callback function with an error and the data parameters, right?
Okay.
And now we want to handle the errors. So if there is an error,
okay,
we will say response.status set to 500, which means internal server error.
Right.
And we send the error back, right?
Yep.
Else, we will say response.status 201, which means created.
Okay.
Right? So that means we successfully created our stuff, and we just send back the data. Okay. What we just created, right?
Yep.
Okay. And to actually see that it does work, we need to define another endpoint which will download the data from the database. So let's actually create another endpoint.
Okay, so post is usually to push information into our database, and get is to get the information, right?
Exactly. So we will type in app.get.
Okay.
That means downloading data, right? The endpoint could be the same.
Tinder cards. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And it's gonna be almost the exact same, so you can just copy paste like almost everything.
Okay.
Request response. There we go. And yeah, that part. And what we need to change, there are two pieces of stuff that we need to change. So first is cards. We do not want to create a new card. We want to find a card, right?
Okay.
And we do not need the DB card right there, right after.
Okay.
And we can just delete that and leave it right there. And the other thing we want to change is the response status upon success. And we want to set that to 200.
Got it.
All right. So with this, we will be retrieving every single thing from that collection, from the database that we just created, right?
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay. So now we can actually open up a Postman if you want to and check out all these stuff.
Nice. Before we do that, Luis Pedro just come flying in with a £5 super chat. You guys do an excellent job. Keep it going. I am a React dev. GitHub Luis the dev. Everyone go ahead and check him out. He says all the best. Thank you so much, guys. Anything to say to that, David?
What's up?
Anything to say to that?
Oh, great job. And thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Go ahead and follow him.
Yeah, go ahead and check him out. Luis the dev.
Exactly.
Nice. Yeah, and also I see in the chat a lot of you guys are saying can't pay this much in one go. I really want to join. Is there a helpline? There's not a helpline, guys, but there is an email. There's the email you can actually go ahead and email. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is the price that we're offering right now is a offer, which means that it's not permanent. It means on, it's a funny comment. It's an offer, which means that on Sunday the price goes up. Okay, if you want to do split payments and this and that, everything is on the page, and link is in the description. Go ahead and check it out. But beyond that, guys, yeah, I can't really say much more than that. So let's go ahead and carry on.
Exactly. Let's go. So let's open up a Postman to check out our API if they are working correctly.
Right, now to tell you guys quickly, Postman is something where that you can use to actually interact with servers, backend sort of stuff. So go ahead, download Postman. It is a excellent tool for when you're creating backend servers and stuff. It's free. You can do that. Go ahead and download it, and then let's go ahead and open Postman. Right, so it's just loading up right now, and it should be on our screen in just a second. There we go.
Nice. Awesome. So once it's open,
okay,
we can pretty much just type in the whole URL that we just created. So what we will be doing is let's just type in localhost.
HTTP colon / say localhost
8001.
Okay.
And /Tinder.
Let's actually test it, dude. Let's test it first. So let's go ahead and hit send.
Okay.
And we should see hello clever programmers. So that works.
There we go.
That's your sanity. That means that you're at the right place. Everything's good.
Exactly. And now we can add the endpoint.
Okay.
Which is /Tinder /cards, right?
Okay.
And before we go any further, let's no, it's not going to work. I mean, it retrieved that there is nothing in the database. Okay, it's actually working.
Yeah.
It's just showing nothing because we have a pretty empty database.
Yeah.
But to actually add data into the database, we need to set the method to post, right?
Yeah.
And we need to add a body, which is just right under the URL.
Over here. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, and just hit raw in the middle. And on the right-hand side, let's actually, change it to JSON because we will be adding data in JSON format. So now you can go ahead and copy-paste the hard-coded thing from our code.
Okay. Also, I just want to see, Alexandra's tuition says, why not use the REST VS Code extension? Dude, I didn't know there was one.
I didn't know either.
Yeah, let's go check that out. Wait, REST. VS REST client, is that the one? REST API. Let's go ahead and check this one. This has 1 million down. Oh damn, dude. Okay, that's pretty cool. I would definitely go ahead and check this out afterwards with David, and if it's good, we can go ahead and show you guys how to use that. That's awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Nice.
David, also I want to mention, before we do any of this stuff, we forgot to add something very important.
That's true.
Yeah.
I always forget it. So let's go back to middlewares.
That was actually Naveen. Naveen TS actually pointed that out. Thank you, dude.
Yeah. Oh, great job. Thank you. So we need to add a middleware.
Okay.
Which is app.use.
Okay.
And in the brackets, we will just add express.json.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Okay, nice.
Oh, nice. Future Code says Sonny is so dope. It's like having Postman already in React. Oh, shit. I'm going to check that out, guys. 100% I'll check that out.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay, so you can just go ahead and copy paste the hard-coded thing we have in our front end, right?
Yeah, I actually want to add one thing here, guys. We want to add cause to our application. So cause is...
That's just later down the road, but okay.
Yeah, but we might as well. I think we should add it now, no?
Okay. Yeah, we can add it, definitely.
So let's go ahead, cut our app here, and then let's go ahead and do npm I. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that's visible for you guys. npm I cause. And guys, cause is basically adding headers to every request, right? And it's basically a security prerequisite, especially when you have things deployed online. So what we're going to do at the top is we're going to have import cause from cause. So import cause from cause, like that. And then what we're going to do is here, we're going to go ahead and say app dot use cause like this, and that will actually go ahead and do everything that we need. And then we need to make sure we start our app again. Node mon server.js. Just make sure you do that, and that will actually get everything up and running again.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So now can we go ahead and add everything?
Yep.
Okay. So let's copy paste the hard coded Elon Musk in here.
So I'm just gonna go grab that from our code. So Tinder cards. Let's grab this stuff right here. Yeah.
And let's actually make sure that we use the exact same field names, right? So name, and I don't remember what we defined in our dbcards.js file, right?
So this is actually, this is something which we could do, man. Like, I don't think we should make it matches as such. Let's go with this right now. And then what we can do is, oh, it should match. Sorry, it should match. Yeah. Oh, what am I saying?
It should.
Yeah, it should match. Yeah. Because I was going to say, when we pull it in, okay, no, it should be URL image, I think. So inside of DB cards, it was this one, image URL, right?
Yeah.
So this one should be image URL. And also, guys, this has to be...
Add the double quotes.
Yep. Double quote it up. There we go. There we go. And this, what is this freaking out?
Nice. Let's actually click beautify. Oh, it's because the comma at the very end of the link, I think. Of Elon Musk's photo link.
Boom.
That, I think so.
Boom. I think it's maybe because we need an array outside of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Could be.
There we go. There we go, guys. That's
nice.
Yeah, so it's actually meant to be an array. There we go. Okay. And then,
okay, cool. And let's hit send and see what we got.
Now, this should be pushing this into the DB. So these two things into the DB, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Send.
Let's see what we got.
Nice.
There we go. Nice.
So you can see here, guys, it says status 201 created. If that says 500, then everything just blew up. No, I'm joking. It just went wrong. Yeah, it's fine. Don't freak out. Just debug it and you can figure it out. But yeah, 201, everything was added. David, how can we test that this is actually in the DB now?
We just need to change the method back to get.
Okay.
And we can completely forget about the body because get requests do not have, get requests do not have body. You can leave it there if you want to. It will be totally ignored.
Okay.
And just go ahead and hit send once again.
Boom. And nice, dude. It says 200. Okay. And we've got those two fields. We've got the name, image URL. That's perfect, dude.
Exactly.
Nice.
Let's go ahead and hook it up to our front end.
Guys, I think David deserves a round of applause for that. Like, he absolutely crushed that, guys. Amazing job, dude. Amazing job. Smash the like button if you learned something new right there.
Thank you.
Nice. And everyone's saying, bring on the air horn. Let's go. Nice.
Hey.
Carry on, dude. What are we doing?
Okay. Now let's go ahead and hook it up to our front end.
Okay.
Right.
So Tinder cards.
So.
Well, where do I go, David?
Yep. And just right under the use state that you defined, right?
Okay.
So you can just we could actually do it with an Axios, right? So let's go ahead and add a new package. So npm install Axios, if we could run it in the terminal.
Okay, make sure you're in the correct terminal. So let's go back to our front end terminal. Let's
that's
go
right.
ahead and we can cut the server right now. And let's go ahead and say it says Tinder clone to prove that you guys are in the right one. And then we're going to do npm I Axios, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Dope.
And once it's done, we will be creating an Axios instance. It's basically Axios is basically a package that will make HTTP requests super simple, right?
Okay. So we create an Axios.js, right?
Exactly. Let's go ahead and create an Axios.js.
Okay.
And in the Axios.js, we will import the Axios from Axios.
Done.
Done. And let's create a instance by saying const instance equals axios.create.
Nice. Axios.create. Nice.
Yep. And in there, we want to add the parameters, and we will only use the base URL
Okay.
parameter, which will be localhost 8001.
Right. So make sure you do http://localhost 8001. So that's our local, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And let's export it.
Okay. Oh, nice. Madu's just said, hey, I just got into PWJ. Let's crush over there, guys. Welcome, brother.
Whoa,
Nice.
welcome.
Awesome.
Nice. Awesome. All right. So let's go back. Okay. You're just exporting.
Nice.
Okay. Now let's go back to our Tinder cards.
Okay.
.js file.
Yep. Can I get rid of this now? This hard-coded stuff?
Completely. We will not use that anymore.
So we should just maybe make this an empty array to begin with, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect.
Okay.
And right under that, we will do something called a use effect.
Okay. Use effect.
Which is, if you're coming from a class-based background, it's actually the component did mount, right?
Right. So it's actually, we just got another person in PWJ. Nice, dude. He goes,
whoa,
JC Tech Dev. I just jumped into PWJ. It's fun. Nice, dude. Welcome to the community. Link in the description if you want to be just like this guy here and join in. Nice. Right. So, So use effect, guys, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with this, you want to add these empty brackets in here. They're very important. It means that what this essentially does is when Tinder cards loads, when the Tinder cards component loads, it'll run this piece of code once and not run it again. Okay. Now this is important because if you add anything inside of these square brackets, say for example, I add name in, whenever the variable name changes, it's actually going to refire this code. So it's a very important snippet of code. It's a hook, which means we need to import it from React. So let's go ahead and import, boom. And then carry on, David. Exactly. What are we doing now?
Yeah, and actually inside there, we will be creating an async function.
Okay.
So if you could add the async up there or right there. Okay.
Okay.
And we will call it fetch data, right?
Done.
And inside there, we will create a request, or actually it's going to be a variable. So const request equals await axios.get.
So I need to import do I need to import the module axios or our local axios?
The local that you just created. So it will be the ./axios.
Done.
One.
Yeah.
Exactly. And make sure to add the full / right before it, because if you don't do it, it will import the module and the whole application is going to crash and freak out.
Yeah, so this is very important, guys. So right here, this here is going to be the reason why a lot of people probably bug out. This right here, you need that ./. Okay.
Exactly. Whoa, thank you.
Thank you, Antonio Cortez.
Thank you so much. So await.
Yep.
And we will say axios.get.
Okay.
And now we will need to call our endpoint, right? So /tinder/cards.
Okay. And that's because the base URL was already set up inside of axios.js, right? Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. Nice. And we will just need to set people to request the data.
Okay. So set people. So this variable right here, let's set that to whatever the request.data comes back as. Okay.
Exactly.
And then we need to actually go ahead and say fetch
and
the data.
Call it. Yeah.
Nice. And David, this is actually how if you ever need to do an async function inside of a use effect, this is the pattern that everyone actually has to do. And it's very, very powerful, guys. So make sure you do this if you ever have any kind of async work inside of a use effect.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And because it's added to the people,
Okay.
Actually, it should be working.
Oh, nice.
Let's test it out.
Oh, dude, let's go. Okay. So let's go ahead and refresh. Oh, okay. One sec. This is actually, am I running it on? Okay, I'm not running it. So this might be reason. npm
Oh yeah.
runs npm stop. Boom.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah. I think we actually should be running it on 3000. Maybe I'm running it on 3001. We'll see anyway here. Yep. So
Yeah.
I've already running something on 3000. I'm going to go ahead and run on 3001. Let's go ahead and wait for it. Tense. Suspense, guys.
Wait for it.
Suspense. Will the development server start? Oh man. God damn it. Hey, let's go.
Hey.
Nice. Oh, but David.
What is happening?
Oh,
Hold
damn.
on.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, damn.
Right.
What's going on?
There are 2 cards, which is good. Okay. So we've got the cards. Let's debug this, dude.
Let's go.
Right. So first thing you should do, guys, is actually go ahead and console log your people, right? Because we want to see what's inside of the variable. So let's go ahead and check it out. I'm going to go F12, open the inspector. Hopefully we can find this bug, dude. Open up the array. Okay. This is what we saw, came back from the DB. So this is pretty good, right?
You know what the issue is?
Oh, maybe.
Let's go back to our front end.
Let's go ahead. Let's go see where we render it out. We've got person.url. Oh, I see, dude. Is it
There
this?
we go.
This right here should be image URL, right?
That's it.
Nice. Okay. So if I change this to image URL. Now, guys,
This is the moment of truth.
Moment of truth. Now, guys, do you think this will work? Let us know in the comments right now. Right? Let us know in the comments right now. Do you think this is gonna work? As soon as I hit save, it's pretty tense.
It's
like,
gonna render.
yeah, like I don't know, man. This is like the final step. Everything counts on this, David. How confident do you feel right now that this is gonna work?
I don't know, man. With this background music.
It gets quite tense, right? Even I'm like, oh god damn it, is it gonna work? So everyone's saying nope, nope. Someone says yes. All right, guys, gonna hit save.
Let's go. Let's refresh.
Hey, apparently I'm Jeff Bezos, but let's go. Nice. Let's go, guys. I'm gonna swipe right on myself right here. Hey, we got Elon Musk, Kazi in the house. David done that, didn't you? Oh, right. That was actually on the. Oh, nice, dude. Hey, that's awesome, guys. Smash the thumbs up button if that was pretty fun. I think that was pretty fun, dude. We've got Elon Musk and we've got. Oh, I didn't mean to swipe right on Kazi there. There we go, guys. That was insane. That was awesome stuff. David, do you want to give them a summary of what just happened?
So basically what happened super quickly is that we were rendering out the wrong we were trying to get the data from the URL field, but since there is no URL field, it didn't work.
Yeah.
But then when we changed it to img URL, it started working because there is a field like that.
Yeah.
And we needed to use img URL because we defined it in the database structure. But if you want to go ahead and redefine to URL,
yeah,
and reload the data into your database, it will go ahead and work with the URL, right?
Nice.
So we just needed to match the field names.
Let's show them that we're not lying, right? Let's go to the actual DB. Let's go over here. Let's close this up. Let's go to collections, which is where our database stuff lives. It's loading the databases right here. So you got Tinder DB, which is that database that we told you guys about. Exactly. We have the 2 objects.
Collection.
Nice. And let's go ahead and actually copy the image URL.
No. You can just rewrite the name, I think.
Oh, can we?
I think so.
I was just going to check that the image. Okay, so we've got Kazi's image. Nice. Let's go ahead and actually, yeah, you're right, dude. Let's go ahead and change this to Rafe Kazi.
Yep.
And hit enter
On the
on
right
there.
hand side, you can.
Oh, that's all. That experience is
left.
terrible, dude. What the hell? Oh, right, we're in the way as well. Let me go ahead and hide us. There we go. Update, dude. That's horrible. What the hell, man? This is why Firebase. I like Firebase. Right.
You can do it with Firebase as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And it works the same.
So here, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and hit, instead of Jeff Bezos, I am Sonny Sanger, aka
Sonny Boy,
aka Papa React. Smash the thumbs up button for Papa React. There we go. Hit that save. Oh, god damn it. I have to click that update button. Oh, weirdly placed over there. Right. Now, if I go back to our code over here and I refresh. Hey, dude. Sonny Sanger,
there we
aka
go.
Papa React. And then if we go ahead and swipe right, we got Rafe Kazi. Let's go, guys. That's awesome. I love that, David. That was really, really cool. Guys, if you found that was interesting, if you found that you learned something new, we actually went ahead and built out a full MERN Stack build. And we're going to show you guys how to deploy all of this stuff right now. So if you're excited for that, smash the thumbs up if you've been watching and you're enjoying the content so far. David, let's go ahead and deploy this on the back end on Heroku and the front end on Firebase.
Let's go. Okay. So with that said, let's go to Heroku.com.
Okay, so I'm going to Heroku right now, and this is to deploy the Node.js backend, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
And you can just go and hit the first one, and you can sign up just like this, or you can go ahead and log in if you already have an account.
Nice, I apparently do.
Nice. Okay, and it's gonna take a little time to load. I think you have.
Hey, David, check this out.
5. Hello.
Nice, dude. We got hungry in the house. Hey, let's go. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are we doing, David?
So the thing is, you reached 5 builds on Heroku. That means you would need to add your credit card, which I think you don't want to do when you're live.
Can I go ahead
so you can just delete one of the builds.
Settings
and down there. Yeah.
Boom. Okay, you're getting purged, right?
Damn.
Let's go ahead and just like. Completely just like boom. Things gone. Right.
Dang.
Carry on, David.
Okay, now let's hit the new button.
Okay.
Up right.
Yep. Create
and create a new app.
Dope.
There we go. And let's just, I don't know, Tinder Clone is a perfect name.
I guess it's the Tinder backend, right?
Oh yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, so Tinder backend, United States, create the app.
Yeah.
So,
create the app.
Okay.
And okay, so down there we actually see a couple of commands that we can use to push our stuff to Heroku.
Okay.
Or we could go the boring way, which is connecting to our GitHub, and it's going to do it for us. But let's just not do it because we are backend developers and we like to use terminal, right?
Okay. That's it, dude.
So let's open up the terminal which we are using to act on the backend, right?
Okay, so that's number 2. And let me go ahead and drop this sound of it. There we go. And carry on. So I'm going to cancel that server with Control-C. And now we've got the terminal down here. I'm just going to make sure it's visible for you guys. And what am I doing now, David?
So now, I think you already signed into Heroku. It's gonna be if you haven't, it's gonna be the exact same stuff as with Firebase. So it's gonna open up a browser window, and you can just go ahead and sign in.
Right. So some people are saying you're getting echo. I'm gonna turn your voice a little bit down, maybe.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think that might be better now. Guys, let us know in the comments if that's better.
Oops.
Yeah.
Actually, I lowered the volume of my headphones. I think it went in there.
Okay, right. That's nice. Okay, so now we've got the terminal up. What am I doing?
Yeah, so now you will be saying git init, you already set it, so
Yep.
you need to copy paste the Heroku git remote -8 in the backend. It's the third row. That's the one. Yeah.
Yep. Copy and paste. Boom.
Copy paste. That's it. And it should link your project to your Heroku project.
Right. So
And with that
David,
done, let's go ahead and commit our code with saying git add dot.
Yep. So git. Okay. So now I can commit like normal. Right? So I can say git add dot, and
Yep,
to check
that's
that
it.
all the apps, to check that everything's added correctly, I'm going to git status, and we've got everything, including the node modules. Is that okay?
Oh, that's not okay. We forgot to add the git ignore file.
Okay.
Oops.
So now I can go inside of Tinder backend, and I can add a git ignore. Right? I can say dot
git ignore. That's correct.
Ignore. Boom. And what do I add in node modules?
Just type in node modules and say the whole thing.
And then shit's gonna go crazy. So we're gonna say git add
Dot.
I think git remove dot, and then we do. Oh no, it's
yeah.
not right. Git remove. Is it git remove dot git add dot
I don't
git
know.
status? Oops. Oh god damn it! I hate when I do that. Dot. Okay, so now it's still added the node module. So I can't remember the command for guys. Let us know in the comments right now if if I always forget this one. I'm gonna go ahead and find it. If someone can drop in the comments, how do I go ahead and get rid of this stuff? Git add or git add dot git remove. I'm sure it's git remove. I always forget this stupid command. Do. Okay, how do I undo a git add? Yeah. So David, your voice is echoing. Okay, so David's echoing.
Damn.
Sorry about that, guys.
I need to upgrade my microphone.
You can do git reset. Okay, let's just do a git reset. Git reset.
Yeah.
Boom. There we go. Git status. There we go. Okay, so git add or git status.
Let's see now.
Yep. There we go. Now we go. There we go. That's nice.
Oh, okay. Now that's the one that we wanted. So, okay. Now we just need to add the commit message.
Yep. So we can do git commit.
And then git commit -am.
Say Tinder backend.
And say whatever. Yeah, Tinder backend.
Gonna rock it. Boom.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Prince, by the way. I saw he added a nice little donation. Thank you for that, dude. And he says, hey, Sonny, this is my small donation. In 7 days, my first Upwork project complete, and I'll donate more money. Dude, that's insane. Well done for landing an Upwork client, firstly. Dude. And honestly, all we do is we appreciate that you're here. So smash the thumbs up button, and that's enough. Thank you, dude.
Exactly. And now we can just type in git push Heroku master, and I think we already added the start script, so it should be working perfectly.
Right. But what about the npm install? How about that stuff?
The npm install stuff is going to be done by Heroku automatically.
Okay. So I'm going to say git push Heroku master. Boom, it's pushed some stuff. Now, how do I actually go? Okay, so we got this happening now. So it's downloading, installing Node.
Let's actually open up a new terminal.
Yep. It's actually, so guys, what this did is it pushed in the code to Heroku. It went ahead and installed all the dependencies. It built it. It done everything we needed. It even pruned it. Nice. Okay. Dope. Yeah. Let's go ahead, David. What are you saying?
And now you can type in Heroku logs --tail.
Heroku logs --tail. So somebody's saying it's not going to work. Some people are saying proc file is needed, but let's see if it works.
Let's see.
Okay.
So we will see all the logs and what's happening.
Oh, I mean,
somebody's already calling, but I mean, it says it's running.
Okay. So how can we test this, David?
So let's go back to Heroku.com, and in the settings, if you scroll a bit down, That's where you will see the link.
Here, your app can be found.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna copy
and just
this.
open it in a new tab and see if it
Boom.
says "Hello, clever programmers."
Hey, let's go. Let's just like
That's
say
it.
guys, whoever said proc file, I don't want to say it, but I kind of do. Shame. I'm joking. I'm kidding. Because I remember like in the past, this gave us so much headache. But, like guys, I'm only joking. Yeah.
Bro, you're on fire.
Yeah. The proc file is needed. Okay, yeah. So Devin, oh, that's nice actually. Devin Gray, thank you for clearing that up. Proc file is only needed if you have to run commands other than npm start. So I take it back. I take it back. Guys, yeah, you're gonna need a proc file if there's other commands than start. So I'm guessing by default it just runs npm start on the server maybe. So yeah, okay, cool. Nice, dude.
Abhishek in the house from Sweden. Go Sweden.
Nice. Let's go ahead, copy that link. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to go to our Axios.
Axios.js file.
Yep, and that's in our front end. So we need to go Tinder clone source Axios. And we're going to change this to now pull from that Heroku, right?
Exactly.
And I can just
actually remove the format. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. So I'm going to save this now. And let's go ahead and
test it.
Do it, dude. So now, hey, look at that. It's actually running through our Heroku server now. So if I actually go ahead and so let me clear the server log and then we go ahead and refresh. And look, it made the request. Heroku server.
There we go.
That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Smash the thumbs up button for David because I think that's pretty damn cool. Right? So that's the backend, dude. Right? That's the backend completely deployed. That's live right now. Yeah?
Nice.
Nice. Okay. Oh, Shivam Gawa says, bro, my interview is scheduled tomorrow. Well done, dude. Thank you for that. Whoa. Amazon and Spotify clone. That's insane. Let us know how it goes, dude. I really want to hear about that. And hopefully you can be one of the 5,000 developers that we're trying to get that job for. So insane stuff, Shivam, and proud to hear that. Okay.
Let's go.
That's it. Let's go, dude. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set up Firebase. So Firebase is pretty simple to deploy. We're going to hit ls to make sure we're in the right directory. We've got the stuff Tinder clone. There we go. So now, guys, we're going to go ahead and say you need to actually make sure you've got the Firebase tools installed. So in this case, we're going to say npm-i-g Firebase-tools. But I've already done this, so I don't need to go ahead and do that. So now
if you do -g, you need to add sudo at the very beginning.
Yes,
wanted to add.
Good shout, dude. You're gonna have that sudo because it's gonna add it globally. So chances are you can need the right permissions. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna say Firebase login, and then that will actually log you into the correct account. Let's see if I'm actually logged into the correct account. Okay, so I'm in the right one. And then we're gonna say Firebase. If you're not logged in, it will pop up on the screen and it'll work. Now we're gonna say Firebase. David, I'm not sure actually on YouTube. If we hit over 1,000 likes, my YouTube's kind of frozen.
Nope. We are at 958.
Oh, guys, let's push to 1,000. Yeah,
actually, do it.
Come on, guys. Like, I think David deserves that 1,000. I think like he absolutely crushed it. He showed up. He showed you guys how to deploy that thing. Nice. Let's push that thing to 1,000. Nice.
Yeah, actually, let's set up everything and stop right before deploying.
Yeah, we'll
wait
get that
until
number
we reach
1,000. Let's go, guys. I see that number creeping up. So Firebase, I'm going to say Firebase and Knit. Okay, Firebase and Knit. Yep. And that's actually going to allow us to go ahead and set things up. So I'm going to make this full screen for a sec. Then I'm going to go here and say to hosting. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to go down here. Use an existing project. I'm going to go find the Tinder clone. So Tinder. Whoa, okay, I have 2 Tinder clones. So what I'm going to do now is go over to Firebase to clarify which one I'm interested in. So this one is actually going to go here, go to project settings. And this one is 2FFA9. So 2FFA9 is the top one. Boom. Here. Now this is important, guys. Here we need to go ahead and do build. So this has to be build, okay? Then you want to hit enter and then single page app. Yes, you have to type in Y. If you type in no or you just hit enter here, it will not work.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just got a lovely donation from Prince.
Oh, nice, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice for pulling that out, by the way. I didn't pop up on my thing, so I can't pull it out. But thank you. Prince donated 20 rupees. That's huge, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up for you.